Howdy folks, welcome in. It's been a couple of weeks and I've been out, kind of enjoying myself, getting a little rest here and there. Managed to actually get a couple of productions in the wakes of scripts, and one of them, as a matter of fact, got a new video that's going to be coming out this Monday, so definitely look forward to that. And that's going to be a new life lessons video. I have not done one of these in a very, very long while, so I'm really excited to have another one coming out real soon. It's life lessons in movies, and this one's going to be covering MTV's Hip Hopper Carmen. And that one was released back in 2001. I would imagine some of you probably were not yet among the viewership by that time. But nevertheless, it may be a good opportunity for just about all of us. I know I had fun in making this video, and it extracts the lessons in particular what the characters face. That's what the Life Lessons series is about, related to movies. I also cover anime. I'm working on doing another one for an anime in that regard. But I'd say the life lessons in Carmen, I'd say it really comes down to really taking the time to determine whether or not we really should engage in certain human interactions, whether we should or should not, because that's something that's very important. So that'll be released on Monday. I'll give you an official time on that so you can check with all of my media outlets. I'll get you a link to that at the end of the video, or you can check in the descriptions of the corresponding platform that you are observing this stream on. But it will be on my YouTube channel. So if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I encourage that you definitely connect with my YouTube channel to take a look at that particular production. And again, that's going to be released on Monday. And so it'll pretty much be a premiere, so you'll definitely see it. So here we are again on ZENLESS Zone 0. So let's get you up to speed. If you're watching for the very first time, you're not sure where we are, let's get you a little recap on what we did last time, because there was a lot that went down last time. Got a little bit of a longer one this time around. So what happened last time is, one, we met up with Billy because we were headed to the outer ring, and like the nice little ride, seeing all different types of houses on the way over there. But then we were about to get into a road rash, if you will. And within that, Wise makes a quick decision to tell Billy to turn right. But then, of course, we whoosh right off the road and we end up into a hollow. Now, was this actually an accident? Well, come to find out, it was actually planned. I tell you, drivers these days. But apparently this guy who did the trick, he apparently had some issues with some folks. So we were in the hollow, but we had some business that we had to take care of in the hollow anyway, related to who we're going to meet up with in the outer ring. So Billy was our security protection as we set up the data piles. And of course, he was, holding it down, with his two twin guns and all that. He was holding it down. But as, of course, anything in the hollow, anything can happen, including a huge behemoth of a monster and whatnot that is definitely not friendly. So we decided to make a run for it. But of course, the beast will not leave anyone alone in that regard and takes us to launch into the air. And if you don't have a parachute, you got a big problem. Unfortunately, Billy was able to actually make himself land, but of course not without having to catch the manager or our proxy. And just then, when it all was looked like it was lost, a rider comes in and bashes the behemoth ethereal right in the head with a nice little power slide. Meet Caesar King, everyone. And along with a few other folks that we will see momentarily, but, you know, it was a little bit on the unprepared side at that point. But another individual rolls in and gives a nice little, "Sure you can!" and say hello to Lighter. And of course, doing his little bit of poses here and there. But of course, Billy's like, we got work to do here. But being helped up to his feet, the crew of Caesar, Lighter, and Billy now on forth to attack. And after everything was done, turns out Wise wasn't feeling too good and passed out. But unfortunately, these folks don't seem to recognize the difference between a faint and a flatline, which is not good because they literally was planning a full funeral and also a cremation, to which one of their folks apparently is a fire fanatic. But just as when they were look like going to all turns of the worst, one who actually has some sense here, whose name is Lucy. I just don't like her tsundere type of attitude. You want to check out how bad that is, check out the last VOD of it. But she does provide some voice of reason to everything. Thankfully, Wise woke up, and then they gave us the rundown of what they needed them to do within the outer ring, which turned out to be a motorcycle race called the Tour de Inferno, as a means to race over to Cinder Lake, which is a pool of lava and stuff like that, to keep the oil field alive. And the person who makes it there first, they get to be the leader, if you will, of the biker league and whatnot. So, going to get some parts, come to find out that somebody snagged all the parts and also apparently is impersonating the Sons of Caledon, who is this individual right here, whose name is Pokra. We've met her before in other circumstances. We also have her in our roster, but she got a little too close because she underestimated her opponents, especially Bernice. You probably don't want to do that when you got someone who's got flamethrowers. But some people just gotta learn the hard way, or so could you say, the hot way. Nevertheless, throughout the battle, Pokra gave up, realizing that she was no match for the Sons of Caledon at this point, and decided to also give the parts back that she took and no longer impersonate the Sons of Caledon. But of course, she was invited to actually join the party. And then, of course, on the race day, we managed to, just by the skin of our teeth, get through the obstacle courses and whatnot. But just then, the tremor was going on in the hollow, and things just started falling apart, literally. And we come to find out that our current leader of the league, whose name is Pompey, he made it to Cinder Lake and threw in a piece that would help to actually make the lake expand so it wouldn't be extinguished. However, you think things are going to be that simple? No, they're not. Turned out ethereal crystals had materialized within the lake, and come to find out that one of his right-hand men, maybe, turns out actually betrayed him and actually wanted to do this the entire time. And unfortunately, when it comes to ethereal crystals, the ether actually has a negative corruption effect on people who have a low resilience to it, and Pompey is unfortunately one of them. Suffering major corruption as the corruption grows, gives one final statement to Caesar like, hey, you gotta protect Cinder Lake, okay? And in that, his final corruption takes place and he gets completely transformed into an ethereal, which I will say, that is not very ethereal. So the team does the battle royale with this individual as our boss fight, doing their best and technical moves as a means to defeat this individual, really to give him some peace more than anything else. I mean, at this point, who would want to live as an ethereal? But just as they were getting to the last bit of moves to finish this guy off, come to find out he uses everything at his disposal and knocks Caesar down on one lower level of the platform that looked like she was going to fall to her demise, but it looks like only Pompey did. Meanwhile, Caesar was able to land on a lower level without too much of an issue. So those back break falls, definitely very good. Unfortunately, there was an issue with Cinder Lake needing to get some type of spark as a means to avoid it being completely extinguished, to which Caesar decided to make the ultimate sacrifice of taking a huge leap of faith as a means to make sure that the lake would remain in active hot status. But that was not taken too well by Lucy and her crew, and for obvious reason. But just when you thought it was over, a fissure had opened up, and they basically said to the crew, hey, yeah, your leader's not done yet. She's got way too much potential and way too much left to do, so we're gonna give her another chance. But come to find out, there was just a fissure inside that pool of lava. Saying our final farewells, Wise and Belle decided to visit the old ruins location of Old Eridu, and also paying respects to their teacher. It's definitely an emotional moment for sure. And after all that, that is why we are now right here after they left the Outer Ring and made it back home. To which at this point, we need to get some rest because it's been quite a long period, if you will. So that's the old rundown of what happened in the last episode, if you will. But if you want to see all the action of that, you're welcome to watch the VOD of that. And if you don't get completely bored or you don't get completely cringed out, although I would say that's part of my particular forte is cringe in a concept of entertainment. So that's why I call it cringe-ertainment. So here we are now, we're going to get some rest, and then we are going to see what else will happen as we continue on in Zenless Zone 0, which I believe we are in Chapter 4, and see what else is in store for our proxies. Get it? In store? Because they're in a store? Anyways. All right, Wise, go to bed. As soon as you see the bed, all the exhaustion from the past days hits you like a truck. Don't look like he was hit by a truck, but then again, who knows? But okay, I know it's metaphoric. Anyways, time to get some sleep versus I got something to do. We don't really have too much to do. Well, we can do it after we rest. You settle in and close your eyes. Before today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh, like something. We're not sure what, but it's something. Teacher, we hope that we have already exceeded your expectations in expanding our proxy skills to that of a level that is known of rank S. I'm not sure whether or not that's true, but then again, if they're saying that they're one of the best in the world, then I'd say they're pretty much a class S, just like some of the agents are class S. Tour de Inferno is completed. The quick thinking and all that stuff, so we got quite a few things that are done. And look at that! We have got ourselves an encrypted master tape, along with 50,000 guineas, along with some other goodies and stuff, including 1,000 points for our internat credit. Now the question is, what are we gonna do next? It's morning already. You might have dreamed, but it's all a blur now. A new day ahead, and of course we got A Hero is Born as an achievement on the PlayStation Network. And here we go. The schedule has been updated. Alrighty. Now we should talk to Belle to go to a mission target. But the question is, what exactly is it that we will do? So we will bring our game audio fully to cinema level, and then we will begin and see what Belle has to talk about. Shall we go? Yes, shall we go? Not to the locker though. Let's see what Belle has got for us today. Look at all these videos. Look at all these videos. Okay, it's morning time, so we're gonna get our exercises right quick. We'll do a little basketball suicides here. Do a little bit of those right quick just to get the legs, to get the blood pumping and all that stuff. Here we go. And there we go. Just a little bit more. One more, and there we go. All right, now we're fully awake and we got our little exercise in. All right, here we go. You're not dizzy yet, White Dog? Good. Okay. And apparently we are not doing too much here because 18 is over here. But it looks as if EOS and 18 are having a good old time along with being next to Belle. So let us see what it is that she has to talk about. Do not worry, brother. Everything will be fine. Was something wrong to begin with? Why are you all sneaky, Belle? Versus why is everyone standing at the door? I would say we'll go with the second one. Why is everybody standing at the door for crying out loud? Something out there? Is there a parade or something? Who's going on? Oh, what up, Wise? You're awake. When Inkton opened the door earlier, there was a bunch of HND people outside. Almost made me jump. HND people. Were any of them part of the Hollow Special Operations Section 6? Because if Miyabi, Harumasa, as well as Tsukishiro Yanagi, Yanagi as well, that would be cool. Walk out there, shake some hands and stuff like that, definitely. Anyways. Okay, hand people, huh? And why are they here? Let's go with the second one. They looked chill, like they just finished a mission. Now I'm really curious about the details of their operation. Oh my gosh, does anybody remember the game? Remember that board game back in the day? Operation. I never really played it, but I heard from people who did play it that it was kind of a headache for them. Because especially when it buzzed, if you hit the wrong thing, it was like a surgery board game. I was just like, oh my gosh, this has probably got to be nerve-wracking because you hit the wrong thing, all of a sudden that buzzer goes off and then you just get completely startled and whatnot. Let me move over a little bit to see if I can get a little bit more of the text for you. There we go. And then I also forgot to mention there was a recent follow on Twitch, and that was by Scary Buds. So thank you for the follow recently. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And let's see, they look chill about their operation. Me too. If you want me to check it out, just say so. They look chill. They just finished the mission. Now I'm really curious. Yep, I'll say me too. I'll say I'm curious as well. Let's see. Why don't you go check it out, Wise? I'll go check it out. No worries, I'll go check it out. Y'all watch the store, okay? Go to the Waterfall Soup and check out what happened. Okay, we'll go to the Waterfall Soup and check out what did happen. Because what actually happened, we'll find out today on ZENLESS Zone 0. And let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, look at all those folks. Look at all those folks. Hey, it's Yanagi Tsukashiro. What's up, Yanagi? What's happening? Y'all getting some noodles over here? Is that what's happening? Y'all getting some noodles? General Chop says, oh my. As expected of Section 6 elites, you really took down Nullface in one fell swoop. Come on in, have some noodles. 20% off for all of you. Come on in, best noodles in town, handmade fresh with these robotic hands. The media tends to exaggerate things, says Yanagi. But thank you for the generous offer. We'll gladly accept it. Yes. All right, everyone. Once you're done eating, let's wrap things up here. It was a sudden situation that's been a long day. My apologies. Please head home and get some good rest. Section 6 will handle the reports. Just drop off a leave request and your operation receipt in the office tomorrow. Harumasa, that does not mean you. From what I'm hearing, he always wants to get time off. And the female HSO member says, whoa, going on a mission with Nagi is awesome. Free dinner and no paperwork. Yay, hooray! Anyways. You're too kind, Deputy Chief. I heard Section 5 is still out there chasing leads, but we're clocking out already. All thanks to you. Thank you, Deputy Chief. Thank you very much. Okay, anyways. Soon the HSO support crew disperses. They dispersed into thin air. You are, says Yanagi. What? Wait, you don't remember us? We worked with you before with our bang boo, and you don't remember us? I am hurt. I am so hurt. Anyways. It's been a while, Deputy Chief. And then it says, do you remember who I am? I don't think she would technically, because the last time I checked, wait, did they actually say that commandeering the bang boo? Okay, let me think about this. Let me review. Because when it literally was there on an emergency and whatnot, they commandeered the bang boo. And I don't think that they actually saw Wise. I don't think she nor her crew saw Wise's face. I think they only saw the bang boos. I don't think they necessarily knew who Wise or Bell was. At least not by the face. But you know what? How about we do this? How about we just be a little kind and we'll just say, it's been a while, Deputy Chief. Oh, it's you. Oh, shit, so she does remember us. How about that? Didn't recognize you at first. I remember you. You're the captain of the independent investigation team during the Hollow Zero mission. Your bang boo helped us a lot. Well, how about that? Thank you. Just happened to be able to help. I think that was supposed to be just happy to be able to help. I think that might be a typo. But the other one says, pleasure was all mine working with Section 6. I'm gonna go with the second one. No need to be so modest. I've heard that your team has been pretty active in Hollow Zero lately. The outpost administrators have nothing but praise for you. They are singing your praises like the choir on Sunday. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but anyway. Small world running into you here. You and your sibling run the video store down the street, right? I mean, it's literally to the next block, right across the street. Huh? How did you know? Have I mentioned that before? Yeah, did I mention that before? I'll go with that one. Hope that wasn't too forward. I gather intel for Section 6, so it's my job to know my partners well. I apologize if that made you uncomfortable. You might want to watch yourself, Wise. Be very careful how much information you disclose, cause she will find it. She will. Anyways, it's okay. It's all a part of working on important missions versus so. Can I have a little compensation? I don't know why we would select that second one, so we'll go with the first one saying it's okay. It's all part of working on important operations. Appreciate your understanding, says Yanagi. By the way, mind if I swing by your store? I have some time off today. Maybe I should rent a videotape. By all means, come forth. Come forth and see our collections of entertainment on the form of old VHS tapes that are nowhere near in the realm of roster or of inventory in 2025. And it says, of course, even better if you get a membership. Okay, you know, we're salespeople, you know, we thrive on membership, so we'll say about the membership. Okay, go to waterfall and now it says return to the video store with Yanagi. So Yanagi must already be there. All right, here we go. Into the video store we go. And here we are. What a nice little store. You've got a great collection. Cool. We have impressed Yanagi. Anyways, is there anything you'd like to watch versus would you like my recommendation? I think we'll go with the first one. Is there anything you would like to watch? I pulled an all-nighter working last night and I'm still feeling the grind. A movie to unwind my brain would be perfect. Okay, what kind of stuff unwinds your brain? Do you want to watch comedy? Like Small Body, Big Crisis? I don't know. Do you want to watch comedy? Bob woke up as an old bang-boo in a scrapyard. In order to return to his own body, he embarked on a tumultuous journey. I was like, you don't like it? Oh, just remembered. After I borrowed your bang-boo last time, our department upgraded the system for the standard models. We've got to fill out evaluation forms by tomorrow. I don't need to remind Harumasa. Oh, you do need to remind him, excuse me. And yet she needs to remind Harumasa that the form isn't multiple choice this time. He'll get busted if he lets a bang-boo fill it out again. Oh my. Harumasa, come on, buddy. You don't get on the deputy chief's bad side. Don't do that, buddy. Don't do that. Oops, got distracted by work again. Too many bang-boo in this movie. It's triggering my workaholism. I better look for something different. You know, yeah, Yanagi, I understand. I'm quite a workaholic myself. I totally understand, okay? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, definitely get something comedic. That'll help you unwind. That will definitely help you unwind. Unless you're like me, who's always gonna pay attention, not so much to what they say, but just the other factors of technical. Because I'm literally a tech junkie. Anyways, how about some restaurant tour shows? Like Redo Tour? What's Redo Tour? I have no clue what that is. How about some restaurant tour shows? Sounds good. Watching people eat triggers a dopamine release in the brain, and Chief will be taking care of the girl I'm living with. Okay, so I don't have to worry about her getting hungry after watching the show. Oh, yeah, for those of you who don't know, she actually takes care of a kid named, oh my gosh, Sokaku. And that girl can eat. That girl pretty much has an insatiable appetite, let me tell you. She has an absolutely insatiable appetite. Oh, maybe I'll even find a perfect spot for the get-together with Section 5 next month. Wait, you're talking about work again. Yeah, exactly. You're talking about work again, Yanagi. Come on. Repress, repress, repress. Oops, sorry. At the last gathering, I had to keep the conversation going with 100 lines an hour to avoid awkward silences. I am already tired just thinking about it. I'll bet you that is exhausting. I'm pretty sure people are exhausted with how much I've been talking recently. Forget the gathering now. Maybe the redo tour is not for you. I'll say forget the gathering for now. Oh, what's with this "we need you" videotape, manager? You've got a lot of these tapes in your store. Is it popular? Just a collection of job ads. Just some offbeat stuff from the supplier for free. I'll go with the second one. Jobs for all sorts in New Eridu. Every gig under the sun. This might be useful for Section 6. There she goes again. What would you need this for? We've been getting a lot of attention lately. The chief and the others have quite a fan base. Oh, I would imagine they do, especially Miyabi. Resumes are flying in from people trying to get closer to them, and it's even clogged up the shredder in the office. Good heavens. That sounds tough. That's gotta be tough. Great, I'll rent this one. If it's good, we'll play it on repeat in the interview rating room. Well, how about that? Or work again? Well, not entirely. Could be fun to imagine a fresh start while watching job ads. Even an elite in Section 6 like you has other career dreams? Versus running a gooseberry farm with a Thyron maid or something like that. Wait, what? Running a gooseberry farm with a Thyron maid or something like that. I'm not so sure about that one. I'll go with the first one just to mess with her. That's an oddly specific dream. Is it from the videotape too? Well, it's hard to say no to the retirement benefits at Section 6. Oh my goodness, they must be banking on those benefits. But joining HEND wasn't my first choice, I would imagine. Oops, time flies when we talk. The metro is going to be packed soon. Can you check me out, please? I'll gladly. 18. Check her out. After registering for a membership, Yanagi sends herself off. Huh? Was there a customer wise? Why is "we need you" sitting on the counter? Oh no, she forgot the videotape. No! Wait! Yanagi, come back! Come back! Come back! What are you talking about? Tell Bell what happened. Can't believe Deputy Chief Tsukishiro forgets things too. She's off to the metro. Wise, maybe you can still catch up. Well, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do it. Off to the metro, everyone! Going full jogging speed. Yeah, we're just gonna go full jogging speed because that's as fast as we can go. I mean, it's right around the corner too. I mean, literally, it's right around the corner. You know, you can't get too far. You know what I mean? Taking on the jogging to the metro, jogging to the metro, ha ha, yo, and here we are to the metro station. All right, where you at? The train can't be here at. There you are. Yo, what's up, Yanagi? Manager, what you doing here, huh? Well, looks like you just missed the train. Oh well. Phew, barely made it. You forgot the videotape. The videotape. Oh, I completely forgot about it after getting the membership card. Thank you for bringing it to me. Top-notch 5-star customer service. It's just chatting with you made me feel totally relaxed. Yeah, Wise does have that kind of aura for these folks. Well, being part of Section 6, I can't afford to let my guard down, even off duty. Who knows? You might actually be a dangerous person. I resent that. Let's see, but I know she's just joking. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm glad I visited your store today. Deuces, manager. I'll be stopping by more often, and if we meet in Hollow Zero, I'll be happy to work with you again. All right, deuces. Deuces, Yanagi. Have a good weekend or whatever rest of your days. Go back to the video store, wait a little bit longer. No, we're going back to the video store. Yes, we're going to go back to the video store now. That's what we should do. And back to the video store. The Lighter Agent story, The Unsung Champion, has been recorded and can now be viewed in the video archive. The Bernese Agent story, A Stroke of Luck, has been recorded and can now be viewed in the video archive. The Trigger Agent story, Out of Sight, has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. And that's all the video archives for now. Are you open? Not really. You are, but then you're not. So you kind of are, but then you're not. All right. Let's see what selections we begin to fill up our particular common sellers or recommended sellers for today. Do the comedy right there, and then... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was this a comedy? Yes, that looks more comedic, in my opinion. All right, let's open up. To you two. Those bang boos are funny, though. They are funny. Special episode, talk to Belle. Well, where is she? Belle? Belle, are you in here? Are you in here by any chance? You in here, Belle? Yes, you are. And you are at the workbench. Yo, Bill, what's happening? I meant to talk to Bill. Okay, there we go. Oh, don't forget to rest early tonight, Wise. Why is that? We got things to do tomorrow. We need to go out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll go with the first one. We need to go to a supplier at Luminous Square early tomorrow. We're not that familiar with the supplier, so he won't prioritize keeping the good stuff for us. So we'll just have to wake up early. Are you on to sleep now? I think we can go to sleep, unless you want to see where the archive... Oh, there is one thing I want to do first, actually. I'm going to remind you later. So there is one thing I want to try to do right quick, and that is... I want to do this and see what we got here. Okay, so currently for the signal search, it looks like Orphe is the current one for that. And then we've also got, oh, they got Evelyn for a possibility. Okay, so we do have one master tape, and apparently we can get one in 19 searches. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to trade out, well, we don't have enough of those yet, so we're gonna try something else. We don't have enough of those yet. And it looks like the electrics are back. There's none we can do with those. So we're going to exchange, looks like we can only do one for now. And so we're gonna do 2 searches to see if we can get Evelyn. I don't expect to, but we'll see. Nope. Nope, not this time. But we did get that, so we could probably use that for overclocking. All right. On to the next one. Nope. But we have an A-class.
I'm here to win. No matter what it is, I will win it all.
Lucy, I will say this. If you want to win a little bit more of a friendship of hanging out with me, you're gonna have to get rid of that tsundere nonsense, okay? That attitude is annoying. Thank you. Thank you. Why did I take a picture of that? Anyways. Okay, so that didn't work this time around, but that's okay. That is okay. That is okay. It's okay. It is okay. But if we look at the signal shop and we see what we got here, we got 24 of those. So technically, we could get another encrypted master tape like we just did. And then we'll try it again for another one. Let's see if we get it. Here we go for another one. Nope. I tell you, if you nitpick it like you're doing here, you're probably not gonna get them. And And there it is. Well, it just did what, 20 of those? So, but not those things. It did something else. So in the fading signal, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got 54 of those, but we need 90. No, we need 90, so that's not gonna work. We need 90 of those. Okay. We need 90. But these will come in handy for something else. But I would say the biggest thing that I'm going to utilize these currently on is the Denny's. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can never have enough Denny's. You can never have enough Denny's. Okay? That's moolah. You can never have enough. Let's see how much we got right now. We have 2,220,392 Denny's. So that's good. Okay, that's good. That is good. Okay, we got something here on a notice for the agents.
All evil.
Yes, Miyabi, we make sure to eradicate all evil. That is correct. That is correct.
Ready? Let's start.
If you need help,
Good day. Today's reading it.
Oh my gosh.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
The fact that there's a notification on your particular profile, that's the pleasure at this point. And let's see. Apparently she's got something here. Interesting. Okay, so I'm noticing a pattern at this point. It appears that when you get a pull, I mean, this could happen somewhere else, but apparently when you go signal search and you get a pull of that particular character, apparently that will fill out some of this here. Although let me see, wait a minute. I don't think that is consistent though.
a mission.
Because
I only ready and let's start waiting.
This is the path I follow.
I'm not sure how accurate that is. But then again, I could
Eradicate
be
all.
wrong.
You have my complete support.
Yeah, because there's nothing there.
Sukashiro Yanagi, ready for combat. Nothing
I
to fear.
did-
The cunning hairs are here.
I did get Nicole a few times as well, so maybe it is accurate. Maybe that is accurate.
Need something? My services are expensive.
And that's why I don't pick you very often. Anyways, we're gonna claim all the polychromes we can. And let's see what we got for the polychromes. Not enough to convert into a encrypted master tape. All right, so now that that's out of the way, okay, we're gonna go to bed now. All right, we're gonna go to bed here, and yep. We read all that before. Yes, I'm gonna go to sleep now. You are about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Do you wish to continue? Yes, we will continue. The next day. Let's see what we got here. Lumina Square in front of the HIA Club. Well, what do you know? What do you know?
There's so many people at Lumina Square today.
Well, hey, it's probably a popular spot, you know? It's probably a popular spot.
Phaethon!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
No, that's not Phaethon, it's Nullface.
Oh my.
It's not surprising you confused them. Ever since Phaethon went quiet, Nullface has been one of the top proxies.
Hey, we're still the top proxy whether or not you're aware that we're still around.
What's so great about Nullface? Are they really that good?
Probably not.
Up against the famed Section 6 with the Void Hunter Miyabi in charge? I'd say Nullface is out of options.
Oh dear.
Lady Miyabi is here!
I think we're just about to get a first glimpse on how crazy this fan base actually is. Oh boy.
The rest of Section 6!
Oh dear.
Lady Miyabi, please step on me.
Young lady, you need help. You need help.
My heart has something to say!
Sokaku! Dog, wanna be my... No, that came out all wrong.
Kid, go home. Go home now. Go home.
No wonder it's so crowded. They're all fans of Section 6. Looks like they're hosting an event here.
I mean, okay, be a fan, but be reasonable, okay? Be reasonable. And what is it? What that one dude that one movie that told this dude that went full crazy, never go full crazy. Well, never go full fan either, because that just have some dignity, folks. Okay, just still have some dignity. Okay, have some dignity. Ay.
Should we get out of here? We don't want to be another notch on Section 6's belt like Nullface.
I don't think you have anything to worry about, Belle.
What are you talking about, Belle? We're law-abiding citizens.
I'm starting to think Yanagi notices something.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
He looks exhausted.
It's probably just my imagination,
No, it's not.
but I feel like something is about to happen.
It probably is then. That's not an imagination. That's definitely not an imagination. That seems like a corruption is happening. This place is supposed to have a very secure network. Come on now, you guys are supposed to have the best network at this point, with the most very secure firewall being able to do IPS IDS. Come on now. For those who don't know what that is, that's intrusion detection and intrusion prevention. I actually have a network router at home that does that. It actually emailed me the other day about an intrusion that it actually blocked. And the thing is, it's actually not all that expensive. So I would say, just real quick, because I'm an IT technician, if you're really looking for better security than the consumer grade products that are network routers, definitely check out Ubiquiti. Ubiquiti will really change just everything. And yes, there is a little bit of tech involved, but there's plenty of YouTube videos out there on how to do that. So I'll actually post the hyperlink in particular right quick, because this is really a game changer in many cases. And if you want, you can email me and I'll give you some recommendations for some stuff. But yeah, the Ubiquiti Unify series is phenomenal in their products for network as well as security cameras and even ongoing stuff related to door access systems. So definitely check out Ubiquiti's Unify series for network, phone system, even especially for their security cameras. I'm going to invest in their security cameras at one point. Okay, enough of my fanboyingness on that. Virtual revenge. Oh my. Beneath the Hollow Affairs and Neutralization Department headquarters in New Eridu's Throne Quarter. A colleague says to Yanagi, "Hey, it's Tsukishiro from Section 6. Congrats, you sorted out that troublesome case." "Are you from Section 9? Asked Yanagi. "Thank you for your concern regarding that case. There are still some loose ends that we gotta tie up." But the colleague says, "A good job. It must have been pretty tough. The consensus at the case briefing was that this case required immense intelligence work. As an intelligence officer, your contributions were indispensable." He flatters her so. Yanagi says, "You are too kind. It's just part of my duty. It was not too much work, nor can I claim the credit alone. It was a team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work, definitely." Colleague says, "You're always so modest." Hey, modesty is a good thing, folks. "That's why, out of everyone in Section 6, you're my favorite to work with." See? Now this is a decent fan right here. Expresses their gratitude for knowing them while also not going so crazy that causes you to get really creeped out. All right. Oh, by the way, someone was looking for you. "Looking for me? Whatever do they want? What do they need?" An HRA staff member was just asking me who to contact in Section 6 to discuss cooperation. I did not even hesitate to tell him. "You wait for Deputy Chief Tsukishiro Yanagi. She's the only reliable one in Section 6. Well, I wouldn't say she's the only reliable one, Miyabi is definitely reliable. Harumasa, when it really comes down to it, he's reliable. And even Sokaku, even though she may be a kid, she's still a force to be reckoned with. Do not underestimate her. Please do not say that next time. All of our executive officers are reliable. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think even you would be afraid of extra work. Anyway, that HIA guy is probably waiting for you at the Section 6 office. You'd better go meet them as soon as possible. Alright. It looks like we are operating Yanagi. Okay. We are operating Yanagi, so how do we get there? Do we go right here? Is this it? Yes, it is. Most likely her access card got her through. Okay. Let's see. Can we talk to these two right here, or let's see what they're talking about? This dude looks like he is not having a good day. And this individual right here looks like he's just lost in thought. And then heading over to our other comrades over here. And y'all good? Y'all doing good? Aye. And to our next set of comrades over here. How y'all doing, comrades? You doing good? Y'all look tired. Y'all should get a little nap in. Alright? Get a little nap in. And our researchers, that what it seems like. Y'all doing good, researchers? Y'all doing good? Alright, good stuff. The state plaque says the Vanguards. The sculpture is very blurry, so it's hard to tell which big shot it's supposed to resemble. But judging by the nameplate, it could be anyone at all. I see. So you don't really care much for those either. Okay, that's cool. Alright, and we've got here a guard. Okay, guard. How you holding up? The perimeter all good? Alright, the perimeter all good? Very good. It's Executive Officer Tsukishiro. Do you want to enter the office? Yes, I do. We enter the office. Is this? Okay. This is HN. I was about to say, like, this couldn't be all of Section 6's property, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be kind of, what the heck? But anyways, okay, so we're supposed to go this way, or... Nope, not that way. So, is this an elevator? Oh, no, it's another entrance gate. Okay, so another entrance gate, nothing over there. So, we go this way, I think. Yep, there's Harumasa. There is Sokaku. So, this must be Section 6's spot. So, where's Section 5 through 1? I don't know. Either way. Okay, so, and Miyabi's there too. Okay, so, there's that bozo over there. All right, let's see if we can talk to any of these folks' training records. Okay, let's see what that's about. I'm responsible for recording these things, and it seems like I'm the only one who reads them. So what's the point of their existence after all? Yanagi, I can totally relate on that. I used to write a bunch of discrepancy reports back in the day at another job, and let me tell you, certain folks within the team that those reports actually went to, they basically openly admitted that they didn't read them at all. But then when they came to us saying what happened on a particular event because some of the data or some of the logs were not showing up correctly, and they was just like, did you not see the discrepancy report? And they're like, oh, we don't read those. I'm like, then why am I writing them? You know, that was annoying. So I totally get you on that, Yanagi. I totally get it. All right, Chief Miyabi, what's up? All right, and Yanagi says, Chief, the clipboard says you have a regular meeting today. Don't forget to attend, okay? And Miyabi says, if you hadn't reminded me, I could have blissfully forgotten about it. It sounds like you're in the concept of selective amnesia. Not a good example. Not a good example. Not a good example. Anyways, you're the leader, Miyabi. You gotta be a good example. I get it, it's boring and all that stuff, even there's some things I don't like, but we gotta be good examples as leaders. Yanagi says, oh, are you planning not to attend? Even if you forget, there will be consequences. Have you forgotten last time already? Miyabi answers, a member of the Hoshimi family won't make the same mistake 3 times. I've already come up with a strategy to avoid punishment. Oh boy. Okay. Ay. Well, that's Miyabi for you. That's Miyabi. And here we are with Sokaku. By the way, this is the young girl that Yanagi is actually her guardian. So, there's that little detail. Let's see. Nagi, the snacks in the break room are running low. Those snacks are not a meal, Sokaku. How is that possible? I remember the administration staff replenished them just yesterday. How much is left? 3/4 left? Well, it's indeed almost gone. At most, it'll last you 2 more rounds. I'll talk to them, but you have to behave until then, okay? Yep. She's gonna eat all that by the end of the day. You must have a very high metabolism. Like a super high metabolism. Sketch paper. What is on this sketch paper? The draft paper has a game of tic-tac-toe on it. Looks like those long meetings were tough on Chief. I mean, I get it. Some of those meetings it's just like may not have anything to do with you, and it just kind of just, yeah. And we got here, sometimes the Chief jots down new insights about sword techniques. Understandable, since she has a sword. I suppose it's like how we mortals write shopping lists. In a way, yes. Alright, and then here we are to talk with Harumasa. Deputy Chief, you've worked hard. New Eridu has been calm recently, and the citizens are at peace. Is there really a need for us to be on duty? To a degree, yes. Really? I'll go ask the director in your name if he agrees that everything is calm and peaceful then. Ooh, and the ref takes a point away. Oh, come on, Deputy Chief. That reply is even less entertaining than your usual jokes. I don't think she was really joking on that one. But anyways, all right. And our good comrade right here, who is the HAND staff, what do you got? Deputy Chief Tsukachiro, thank you for your hard work. Are you free right now? I'd say yes. Of course. What do we got? Is there any case update from the intelligence department? Oh, that's not it. It's just that our colleagues from the logistics and intelligence departments want to have a small gathering. H&D Ladies Night. The last time you organized it was fantastic. This time we want to treat you. Oh, yes, it's Ladies Night, and the feeling's right. I mean, that could be the theme. Why not? All right. I'm glad everyone enjoyed themselves. Let's talk about the gathering arrangements before the next holiday. Yay! Oh, this time it includes soft drinks, so you can bring little Sokaku along. Interesting. I guess the sodas can help to make her feel full. But we'll see. Custom sofa? Oh. I sometimes take a nap here at night shifts. After night shifts, excuse me. If I sleep with my shoes on, the heels might scratch the surface of the sofa. So, should I take them off? I mean, if nobody's bothered by it, I don't see why not. And then the staff member here. Okay, staffer, what do you got?
Hello. You're the HIA rep who booked to discuss cooperation today, right?
Yeah. I'm going to respond clearly and directly, explain why I'm here, and show off my cool professional side.
Buddy, relax, okay? Relax.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
Apparently that's the only way for it to get it through his head.
I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm me. I'm the HIA rep. Yes. I swear I didn't sound this stupid when I was practicing in my head, but just Thinking about talking with an elite from Section 6 made me...
Please relax. We're no different from any other task force. Except...
At least when it comes to interactions, you're not.
Yanagi, can I skip the next chief debriefing? I'd like to continue my training of never attending debriefings.
That's not training, Miyabi. That's just avoidance. That's not necessarily training.
that training will only get you complaints and a bonus cut. You have to attend the debriefing, Chief.
Sounds like she doesn't care about the bonus cut. And apparently, from what I'm hearing about the Hoshimi family, that might be why she doesn't care about it.
Nagi, what's this lunchbox with "bury a meal" written on it? Is it a snack? Can I eat it?
That sounds like a element. So Kaku, I would say you should hold off on trying to eat that before you, and actually verify what it is before you actually engage, okay? Because oh my gosh. Oh boy. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder, folks. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. But anyways.
No, you can't. That's medicine. Asaba brought it to use as proof when he was pretending he had a stomachache to get a sick day.
What? Deputy Chief, how did you know I was faking it? I mean, how could you accuse me of that?
When you literally say it out loud, number one, that's one way to give it up. But then again, you gotta remember, this is one of the most intelligent folks on your team. Dude.
Because the sick leave request you submitted last week had a photo of this exact same box. I've rejected tonight's leave request on behalf of the chief, so don't forget about your night shift.
Man. Tuning out the bickering behind her, a mix of immaturity, calm reasoning, and fake sickness. The tall deputy chief and intelligence officer kept her poised. Friendly smile as she turned back to the visitor.
Forgive me. Now, where were we?
Trying to compose him so he doesn't faint.
You were saying you're no different from the other task forces?
Exactly. Everyone's personalities are just a little more distinct. So let's get to the matter at hand. What did you want to discuss?
Distinct indeed. Definitely distinct.
All right. I'm here on behalf of the HIA to invite Section 6 to participate in a test of our latest next-gen VR system. All the necessary application processes have already been confirmed with the higher-ups.
Really?
Ah, so that's what it is. Yes, I did receive a note from the department head, assisting our partner organization in refining their new VR system by entering the virtual space as test users to evaluate system performance. But if I remember correctly, it said it would be voluntary. If you'll allow me to ask everyone first.
If participating in this means I can skip the debriefing, I'm in.
Oh, Miyabi. Yep, she's just gonna be Miyabi, apparently.
Do we get to go to the HIA club? Oh, they've got snacks there. I want to go.
Aha! Doing the VR test means I can skip my shift, right? Count me in.
Isn't this part of your shift, the fact that you're even going there, since you're on shift?
They always come together in moments like this. All right, as you can see, Section 6 is willing to participate in the VR test. We'll head to the specified address. We look forward to working with you.
Do you really?
Fantastic! I'm gonna tell everyone at the office that it was my professional communication skills that got Section 6 to work with us. Maybe I'll even sneak a selfie as a souvenir.
Or you could just ask.
You're thinking out loud again. And this is a classified area, so taking pictures is prohibited.
Gasp!
Y'all did not just do that. Did y'all really just voice the play-by-play of the actual word gasp? Wow. Later, a Hollow Special Operations Section 6 arrives at the HIA. Alright, and the staffer says, Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, hello! Greetings, salutations. We are so grateful that everyone from Section 6 could spare some time to assist us in collecting data for the VR system. Thank you very much, thank you very much. I am in charge of the test today. It's nice to meet you. We should be thanking you. It's very nice to be working with you. Oh, I heard way back that you're Lady Miyabi's most trusted person. She's entrusted almost everything, no, all the paperwork and liaison tasks to you. So it's no exaggeration to say that you're the one who actually bears the responsibilities of the Chief of Section 6. Did that particular outburst really need to happen? In addition to your duties as an intelligence officer and the daily tasks of Deputy Chief, you have to do so much in place of the Chief. It must be exhausting, living like that, right? When you open your eyes in the morning, you probably don't want to go to work at all. I'll bet you she can't wait to get to work. You're quite straightforward, aren't you? All because he's nervous. No, I'm sorry, did I come off as too straightforward? Actually, I've always had trouble grasping the sense of distance with my colleagues, which is an issue on my part. It's not a weakness, good sir. We have people in Section 6 who are far more set in their ways, but they're all out-and-out experts when it comes to completing things in their work domain, and that's good enough. Yanagi, I will be the first to admit I myself am a bit socially awkward, as well as one heck of an introvert. I can only carry a conversation for anywhere up to 30 minutes to an hour, probably at most, and then I go radio silent because I have to think in my own head for the half times of things and whatnot. And of course, within my own area of expertise, I definitely usually want to stay in that realm of things. It's gotten to the point where I can't even enjoy concerts anymore, because if I go to a concert, the only thing I'm going to focus on mostly is the sound system and whether or not it's properly balanced. I tell you, the gift of sound teching, it's both a blessing and a curse. Anyways. One of my responsibilities is to handle all necessary communications beyond the scope of their job. Like what we're doing now. And the staff whimpers. Thanks for understanding. Are you here to check up on how test preparations are going? And the staffers further continues, we're all set up and ready to go here. Just bring everyone in and we can start the test anytime. I'll be waiting for you all at the club. And Yanagi responds, I see. I will go and rally everyone who's probably signing autographs right now. Okay, so where's Yanagi's fans then? I mean, come on now, she's got to have some fans herself. I mean, how can Yanagi not have any fans? I mean, come on now. I mean, come on, buddy. Hey, buddy, come on. You're a fan of Yanagi, right? Okay. Okay, you two. You're a fan of Yanagi, right? I mean, come on. Think about it. You know, Yanagi's really cool, right? Okay. Hey, you're a fan of Yanagi, right? Right? Okay, maybe not. Okay. I mean, Belle, Wise, come on, help me out here. Y'all are fans, right? Come on, Wise. Help me out here. I can't believe I'm seeing the real Section 6. That's awesome. I feel my heart racing, says Belle. My heart is also racing, but it's probably for a different reason than yours, says Wise. Okay. All right, don't worry, Yanagi. I'm a fan of yours, okay? I'm a fan of yours, so no need to worry. I'll get Miyabi last because I know these folks will go nuts if I get her first. I don't know that for sure, I'm just saying. All right, Sokaku, let's make sure you get back in line before you actually get hungry again because you use so much energy. Sad Sokaku fan. Oh gosh, Sokaku, what did you do? What did you do? All right. The sad Sokaku fan said, Sokaku really is cute as a button. 10 years back, my precious daughter was also just as innocent and pure. She used to love eating the apples from the garden. Interesting. Confused Sokaku fan. Goodness me, what happened to your daughter? She is now currently studying for a doctorate in ether physics and only comes home on the weekends. And all she talks about is school. This, school, that. It's not cute at all. You just wanted to show off about your daughter. I mean, what parent would not want to do that? But at the same time, let's just make sure we keep it in a reasonable mannerism, okay? Just a reasonable mannerism, okay? Because remember, your child, even though they're your flesh and blood, they are still their own person as well. Not a trophy. Anyways. Sad Sokaku fan says, all right, enough about my daughter. Here, Sokaku, have an apple. Huh? I guess that's one way. And then Sokaku says, while stuffing her face, oh, thank you. I'm so good. So good. Oh my gosh. Yo, Nagi, you want an apple too? They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Sokaku, how many times have I told you that you might get into trouble if you take food brought by normal citizens? Trouble? No way, Nagi. Onion livers have powerful detox functions. It does not even matter if I eat food that's gone bad. So does that mean she'll be able to gulp down Rina's cooking? That's not what I meant, answered Yanagi. If you always gobble down whatever they give you, then your fans will be embarrassed to show up empty-handed. In the long run, it will be a burden on them. That's a good point, actually. And Sokaku answers, oh yeah, that's right. Even though I'm really hungry, I don't want to eat anybody out of house and home. I want everyone to be happy when they come to meet me. Very good, Sokaku. Very good. Emotional Sokaku fan says, wow, Sokaku, are you an angel? You're definitely an angel, right? Not exactly. And Sokaku says, Nagi, can I accept all of their gifts? Look, a really pretty hairpin, a new Eridu Guardian badge, and this braided bracelet that says Sokaku is 10th cutest in the world. Yanagi answers, 10th cutest? That's impossible. Our Sokaku has to be the #1 cutest. Yeah, go ahead and flatter her. Well, upon closer inspection, it actually says the cutest. If that is so, then I guess you should wear everyone's gifts then, Sokaku. This girl will have no outfits at this point. Be walking around with just like, she's got so many outfits. Tell me so many gifts. Awesome. Yanagi answers, so Sokaku, the test is ready to begin. Please say goodbye to everyone and come find me at the club. Sure thing, answered Sokaku. Nagi, I'll finish up here real soon and then head on over. 1 down, 2 to go. 2 to go. So, alright, Harumasa, I'm pretty sure you're probably about to faint if we don't get you out of here. So, I am going to go with you next. What do we got? The ecstatic Harumasa fan says, I am so happy. Anyways, this is the first time I've ever been so close to Harumasa Samasa. Okay. You're so handsome. Your hair's so soft. That guardian badge on your chest suits you so well. You smell so good. I like herbal aroma. Is it pheromones? It's definitely pheromones, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to get some sedatives for these folks. y'all might want to have some tranquilizer darts on hand, because some of these folks, they Anyways, curious Harumasa fan. Mr. Harumasa, tell me, what type of girls are you into? Well, we know what her goal is. Do you prefer summer or winter? What brand of shampoo do you usually use? Where do you go for archery practice? Carbon fiber or fiberglass bows? And the passionate Harumasa fan says, do you have an older sister, Harumasa-samasa? I really want to be your older sister. How can I be reborn as your older sister? Sometimes I wonder why I'm still playing this game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yanagi says, you seem pretty busy there, Asaba. Deputy Chief, save me! Save me from these folk! Save you, answered Yanagi. I could, but you can't be late for your weekend overtime. And you have to submit your mission reports on time. Says Harumasa. My chest feels tight. What if I just so happen to get sick over the weekend? Goodbye then. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Ouch. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro. Okay, whatever you say. Asaba, our mission is about to begin. Without your bow and arrow, the city may be in grave danger. Tie things up with your fans fast, and we'll be waiting for you in the club. As you wish, Deputy Chief, replied Harumasa. And the final one being the chief herself. All right, now folks, don't say I never did anything for you. That I actually waited to talked with the chief last. Okay, so don't say I never did anything for you. Okay, don't say I never did anything for you. Okay, I gave you as much time as possible, so don't say I never did anything for you. All right, don't say I never did anything for you. And you know what? You can, and excuse me, Miyabi, you can take this as training as well. Socializing and interacting peacefully with your fans, okay? So take this as a training session as well. Okay, I'm sorry, Yanagi, okay, I'll be cool. Okay, here we go. The NPC, yes, Hatsuchi. The NPCs are a little wild. But, you know, that's something we've known for years. Anyways, the grateful Miyabi fan says, Lady Miyabi, thank you very much. You just eliminated the companion hollow that destroyed my parents. I can now start a new life, and it's all thanks to you. I came here just to express my gratitude. The persistent Miyabi fan says, I want to become stronger. If I keep working hard, surely I'll be as strong as Lady Miyabi one of these days. How can I get as powerful as you, Lady Miyabi? Tell me how. Be my teacher. Be my sensei. And the pensive Miyabi fan says, wow. Have you been this powerful ever since you were a baby? I don't think that's how that works. What runs through your head when you draw your katana? The mysteries of martial power? The ultimate truth? The universe? Or just what you're having for lunch? I would say the only thing she's thinking about is eradicate all evil. I mean, that's her tagline when we select her in the agents menu, so I figured that's what it would be. Miyabi says, weird question. When I draw my blade, I just think about drawing it. That's all. You know, that makes sense, folks. Why you gotta complicate everything? Why do you folk always gotta complicate everything? You know what I'm saying? Just keep it simple. Always gotta complicate stuff. What was that old song? Why you gotta make everything so complicated? Pensive Miyabi fan says, I see. Just like the badge on your chest says, truly a thought process worthy of being no Eridu Guardian, excuse me. Yanagi says, what a classic chief thing to say. Miyabi answers, Yanagi, there you are. Are preparations all ready for the combat test? I think she's eager to get started. And Yanagi answers, all preparations have been made. Once you're finished with your duties here, Chief, please proceed directly to the club. Miyabi responds, let's blitz through this and get home early. There's still fragments of the Nullface group at large, so we can't let our guard down. Why am I starting to suspect that Nullface is going to have something to do with whatever that type of interference was on that video screen earlier? And Yanagi responds, that's what I was thinking. Hopefully we can wrap this test up quickly and easy. Something tells me it's not gonna be quick. And let's see, Yanagi has notified everyone, so now... Miss Yanagi? Finally, she got a fan. I'm hoping it's a fan. Because, I mean, come on now. Yanagi is cool. I'm just saying it straight up. She's cool. Okay. Yanagi says, oh, it's you. Long time no see. Good. It's a fan. Miss Yanagi, do you remember me? And Yanagi answers, even though we haven't talked directly, I remember there was a period of time when I saw you often. You even helped our staff maintain order when some citizens got a bit too excited, correct? And the fan answers, wow, you have such good memory. I couldn't follow Section 6's schedule recently because I was preparing for an interview. Yanagi answers, it seems like the interview went well, yes? Fan answers, yes, I achieved my dream, working for the government and the mayor. But that job is in the Vulcan Quarter. I probably won't have the chance to see everyone from Section 6 anymore. Can I just say that Section 6 has always been my motivation? I want to protect this city just like you all, in my own way. So before I leave, I want to take a photo with all 4 of you. I know this request is a bit abrupt. Yanagi answers, of course, it would be an honor for us. And the fan goes, oh! No, you know when they go, wait, you will? And you know, the eyes just go into gleam and stuff like that. Yanagi says, please wait a moment. I'll convey your wish to my colleagues. Stand by. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. No adjustment of your set is necessary. Where is everybody? Where y'all at? Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. L2 is there just to, let's get it right. Let's get everybody, let's get all right, let's get what to do. There we go. All right, go zoom a little bit, just go everybody right over there. All right, I think we got everybody. All right, here we go. We're going to take the picture right now. There we go, everybody. There's the picture to everybody in there. Okay. And the fan says, I will treasure this photo for my whole life. Wait, I didn't blink, right? Don't worry about it. You know, you can just Photoshop your eyes open in there. You know, you can do that. Well, she's gonna put that. She's gonna put it in a plaque, and she's gonna put it right on her office desk. That's literally what she's gonna literally put it right on her office desk. Why Y's hand was behind Yanni? Look. I mean, wait, it was? Wait, hold up. All right, I gotta backtrack that because I wasn't paying all the way that way attention. Hang on. I'll back it up. I'll back it up right quick. Okay, hang on. I got you on this, Doc. Let me get it. Let me cue it up. Let me cue it up in the replay. I'm gonna cue it up. I'm gonna cue it up in the replay right quick. Then I'm gonna pause it because I kind of missed it. All right, let me just get this. Let me get this here. Let me get this here. Let me cue it up right quick, because I missed it. Okay, and let's flip it over. Let me flip it over to the instant replay. I'm gonna say that that's not exactly, even in that position, I would say there is no foul play in that. Yeah, I'll say that there's no foul play with that. Even though that's the way it looks, I would imagine that Wise did not do anything sus. I mean, it would be very, very bad for him to do anything sus right there, especially with his sister right there. If he did anything sus, she would have pulled his ear immediately. So I'm gonna say, even though he was standing right there, he didn't do anything foul. And honestly, that's just Yanagi's personality, really. That's what it really comes down to. So I see what you're saying, but ultimately that's just Yanagi's personality. That's all that is. That's just Yanagi's personality of her smile, which she has a beautiful smile too. Very, very calming and beautiful smile. Okay. Okay, this is EZZ. There was a lot of sus things later in the game. Oh, I would imagine. I mean, look, I'm sure Hoyoverse is trying to keep up with a few other competitors out there, of course, because they know what the fans are interested in. They know what Japan's record is. So I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse is throwing in some things in there. After all, like I said in the original of this, in this, you know, ZENLESS Zone Zero has been rated by the Entertainment Software Rating Board as T, meaning teen, involving suggestive themes and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. So I make sure to cover my rump. Wait, it is covered, right? Yeah, it's covered. Okay, it's covered. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Yep, so, yep, and she didn't blink. Yep. Like, and she says, thank you very much, arigatou gozaimashita. Miss Yanagi, thank you, Lady Miyabi, thank you, Little Sokaku, and everyone from Section 6, thank you. Thank you for your support. Answered Yanagi, your work in the Vulcan Quarter will definitely go well. And Harumasa says, she didn't mention my name just now. You jelly? Am I the only one who's everyone from Section 6? I mean, if you were a little bit more engaging, maybe they might do that, but... Anyways. Let's see. Miyabi says, do you like being called that? I'll call you that from now on. Oh my gosh, Miyabi. Miyabi. He's actually complaining about it. He's complaining that he doesn't like being called that, Miyabi. Unless you're actually being sarcastic, Miyabi, but no. Okay, Miyabi's Miyabi. Okay. Miyabi is Miyabi at this point. Harumasa says, Chief, tell me, are you genuinely that clueless or the evilest being to grace this world in the last 100 years? I wonder if that would just fly over her head. Yeah, it did. It flew right over her head. Sokaku, Doggy, when are we going to the HIA for snacks? Ah, gosh, I tell you, this girl's metabolism. All right. Yanagi interjects. It's not for snacks, but for work. I believe they finished up with the preparations. I'll go ahead. You all take your time to catch up. Let's see. I subscribed. Also, don't let Yanagi's looks fool you. She's easily top 5 strongest people in ZZZ. That's exactly why I like her. That's one of the very reasons that I actually like Yanagi. She has the all-around balance, if you will. You know, she's very friendly. She's caring. She's friendly. She has a well-balanced personality, and she can handle herself. What's not to like about her? You know, she's very logical, especially. So it's the whole package, if you will. Definitely the whole package. And thank you for the subscription as well. Thank you very much for that. I was supposed to get a alert on that, but it looks like it might not have happened. But let me check on that. Okay, maybe it just hasn't come through yet. It's probably going through the Twilight Zone. But yeah, Yanagi is actually my favorite character, my favorite female character out of all. All right, so we will continue. And here we are. Yep. Yanagi Tsukishiro. One of the coolest female characters in Zenless Zone Zero. Alright, folks. Here we go. Even gonna just walk straight in. Anyways, I mean, was it a chance to be able to talk to them out there? Hang on. Let me see if we can talk to anyone out when they enter out there right quick. Ah, gosh, English. All right. Oh wait, they're still out here. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Now we're going in. We're going in. All right, here we are.
Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, you're back. Is everyone from Section 6 ready to go?
For the most part.
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly. Since we have some time before we begin, there's something I'm curious about and would like to ask you if that's all right.
Sure.
Of course. Where would you like to start? Here's my electronic medical record with all my physiological information, and here's my knock-knock ID. Just scan it to add me as a friend. No verification needed. And this is my...
Oh, kid. This ain't the time to be sharing your resume. You still got a lot to learn, kid. You still got a lot to learn.
Oh, hold on. You misunderstand. I'm not interested in you personally. I just wanted to ask a few technical questions about the test.
Exactly.
I see. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there and misunderstood.
Look, kid. I'm pretty sure you got a crush on her. That's fine, buddy. But you just gotta keep stuff professional, okay? You gotta keep it professional, kid. All right? Keep it professional, kid. Ah, boy. Bro gave his body physical information. Ah, boy.
Concealing your tears with laughter just makes you sound even more pitiful.
She's got a point, buddy. He answers Yanagi's questions one by one with an overly cheerful yet seemingly tearful voice. Later, Yanagi holds a small briefing with her teammates who had just waved goodbye to their fans. Yanagi is way out of his league. I mean, he can get in that kind of league. He just got to get more confidence and have better conviction and just be more attentive to reading the atmosphere. That's really all it is. I mean, look, I get it that he's a fan of her. I'm pretty sure he's a fan of her specifically as well. You know, you just gotta build that resilience. That's all. Just gotta build that resilience. But you know what? That's a life lesson that needs to be considered for just about all of us on this side. Is sure, you may have an interest in someone, but the thing is, you need to make sure that you aren't moving too fast, and that basically what I'm saying is don't allow the butterflies in your stomach to now dictate your behavior to where now you're just thinking automatically compatible, because that's not how that works. And as a matter of fact, the life lessons video that I'm going to be releasing on Monday actually discusses that. So look out for that on my YouTube channel. All right, let's move on.
Our mission is to collaborate across departments to help the HIA test their latest VR system.
If his body was built like human Pompeii, then yeah. I think it's going to take a lot more than the build. I think it's also going to take proper personality and certain attributes of character related to how he handles things in order to get her attention. So I think it's definitely going to be more about character. Like, she might find that, most likely will find that appealing, but I would say definitely it's going to have to be some character involved in that too. And I think honestly she would probably have an admiration for Pompeii if she ever met him.
Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves.
What? Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves. You trying to make us feel pain?
Simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body that a virtual experience is in fact real and not just visual stimulation. Of course, they've blocked off all pain sensors for this test.
It's starting to get like the Matrix. Next thing you know, we're gonna say, next thing you know, we come out there, all of a sudden we're like bleeding, and it's like, well, we thought it wasn't real. And then one of the staffers just says, your mind makes it real. I'm just saying, sometimes we need to be a little bit careful with technology. There's probably some stuff we shouldn't be messing with in a certain way. But, you know, what do I know? Because human beings have control of everything. That's a joke. Okay, 1 second, folks. I gotta take care of something here because this gets a little bit on my nerves at times. All right, there won't be any more messages from that in particular. She's beginning to believe. By the way, I actually will be doing a life lessons video on the Matrix franchise. So that's most likely probably next one in my queue, if not one before that. So look forward to that as well.
The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the Defense Force, regular investigators, and even the general public. So a standardized value system needs to be developed.
Is that right? It sounds like they're trying to just do some reflex development to where it can build them up to be able to respond more, to be able to respond more efficiently in that. So I can see that.
Our task is to enter the simulation and conduct comprehensive battles. The techs here will set our combat data as the maximum limit inside the system. Once we finish modeling all the virtual data, our mission will be complete. Any questions?
Not yet.
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed, so you'll just need to notify the director when we're done, Chief.
No further questions from me.
She knows these folk all too well, doesn't she?
Me!
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks. I've asked them to allocate extra for you, Sakaku.
Yay! You're the best, Nagi!
I have a question as well.
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
Wait, Deputy Chief, I wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake. That's odd.
It must be a regular thing.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question. If I tried that with the girls in the intelligence unit, they'd think I was stalking them.
Harumasa. We are creatures of habit, and habits have patterns. What do you expect? Yanagi is such a mom. Yep, that is absolutely right. Hello there, Miss Miyabi. Welcome into the stream. I am having fun in this particular chapter. But yeah, Yanagi is such a mom. Yeah, she does definitely have that mom thighs. No, I mean, vibes. You know where my mind is. She does have great thighs, though. So technically, I'm not wrong. Got it. Anyways.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
As long as it takes.
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system, the session will end automatically once we defeat all the test monsters.
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system. I borrowed it from the staff. Most of the information I just shared came from it.
How many pages is it and how fast did you read it?
What does it say on page 273?
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe mode within the system and an analysis of their applicable scenarios.
Well then, that's I'd say that's definitely remarkable. I'd say that was definitely remarkable.
That's weird. You said that without even flipping through the book. Did you memorize the whole thing? If you keep this up, you'll start losing your hair.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
It's a little early to be planning for that, Chief. All right, let's put the strange questions aside and get ready to start testing.
Plus, I don't really think she's into real estate.
Nagi, are there any unknown dangers in this virtual world?
So, Kaku, I would imagine that you may have been here a couple of times, or you've been watching some of your friends on here doing some kind of stuff on there.
Don't worry, the HIA staff will be with us every step of the way. And also...
I don't know, with such a complex network and all that, and also looking at the disturbance on that screen earlier, I'm starting to wonder if their firewalls are really up to par.
I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
Thanks, Mom. Oh dear. Section 6 would be in disarray without Yanagi planning everything. Honestly, if any team requires that kind of person who can handle stuff like that. Every team needs someone like that. Proceed with the VR test? Sure. I mean, I don't know what else I can do to prepare. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be preparing for. But we gonna find out how bad I messed this up. Let's see, that just as it says in the manual, when everyone shouts the key phrase at the same time, the system will start loading up the test stage. What's the key phrase? The key phrase is, to protect the city, I, Professor Mimi, will become light. What? Okay. Otaku, just be quiet, So your name is Professor Mimi, I take it? Asked Yanagi. No. That's just an example. The cat who lives in our lab is called Professor Mimi. All together then, everyone. To protect the city, I, Hoshimi Miyabi, will become light. Okay. And so all of them are saying it. That's basically they're all saying it. They're all saying it. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's kick up to cinema level because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some battles. So we're going to kick the game audio up to cinema level.
Wow! This is so cool! It feels just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Yeah? Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. All right, then.
My candy!
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh, wow, getting complimented by Miyabi. I'll never forget this day. To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test.
Here we go. All right. Combat tutorial, character intros. Tsukishiro Yanagi, number 1. Yanagi has 2 stances, Jogen and Kagen. During combat, Yanagi gains the corresponding stance bonuses based on her current stance type. Jogen stance bonus increases the electric damage and increases anti-interrupt level during basic attacks. Kagen stance bonus increases her pin ratio and increases interrupt level of basic attacks. When using a special attack, EX special attack, or other skills, Yanagi can switch stances. After switching, Yanagi retains the previous stance's buff for 8 seconds. If special attack Ruten is used after the third, fourth, or fifth hit of a basic attack, Tsukiyomi Kagura, it triggers Swift Ruten. Yanagi switches stances and immediately follows up with the third hit of the basic attack from the current stance. When Yanagi has enough energy, hold the special attack button to unleash EX special attack, Gekaruten, which consists of a thrust attack and a downward strike. Thrust attack. During the thrust attack, Yanagi will switch her current stance and enter a Shinrabansho state. While in this state, when chaining into a basic attack from the fifth hit of her basic attack or any other skill, the basic attack will begin from the third hit. Downward attack. When the downward attack hits an enemy with an attribute anomaly, it will trigger a special disorder effect called Polarity Disorder. Polarity Disorder will not remove the target's attribute anomaly. And with my goldfish memory, I will not memorize all that. Miyabi, no cares given. Of course, no cares given. Yes. All right, let's do this.
The first batch of test targets has been deployed, so it's rebels.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
Protect you, Nagi! Awesome!
That thing has got to hurt. Talk about consequence knocking at your door. Even has time to fix her glasses. Bam!
A joint effort. The second batch of test targets has been deployed.
It's ethereal! Even though they're fake.
Real or fake, evil must be slain.
Of course, Miyabi would say that.
There's public security too? Is this a training program for
Interesting.
Hollow Raiders?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Reflections. Yep.
Test target deployed.
Well, this looks like fun. The virtual arena suddenly loses all its deadly aura. And the snarling digital enemies freeze in place, striking poses. A slightly distorted voice from the staff echoes through the virtual space. When any type of anomaly triggers, make Yanagi hold X special. It will deal massive damage. Gotcha. Yep, I tend to use that often too.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for your cooperation.
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is, it ended too quickly. Now I have to sit through that meeting when we get back.
So, Miyabi, are you saying that this will be another form of training for you?
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. I haven't slacked off at all.
Careful what you ask for, folks.
This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what's another way to describe it?
No wonder we gotta drink coffee to increase our battery.
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected. Was the data collection successful?
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data modeling process.
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early, I can arrange that for you.
Group photo? What do you mean?
Didn't you say you wanted to sneak a selfie as a souvenir?
Oh, yeah, did say that. But I know Section 6 is super busy. I wouldn't want to bother you with something so trivial. You could head straight back to hand.
Dude, just take the offer. She's literally arranging it for you, buddy. Come on, Doc.
Huh? We're heading straight back. But what about the meals?
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now. Please hit confirm when you're ready.
Thanks. We'll log out right now.
Talk about Sword Art Online. A semi-transparent dialog box suddenly appears in the air, with the system text asking, "Are you sure you want to proceed?" Everyone reaches out their fingers toward the flickering confirm button, and then...
You have now logged out of the system.
It's starting to sound like they just logged into another one. Oh boy, I would imagine there's something that's going to go wrong. I have that disturbance in the force. Or maybe not. Anyways, let's see. It says, HIA sincerely thanks everyone for your help. We will definitely be putting Section 6's combat data to good use. Yanagate responds, I'm just glad we could be of service. If it's alright, we'll be off now. Staffer says, please head to the parking lot. There's an official car waiting for you, and we'll take you all back. Just like how we brought you here. Dang, even rolling in the limo! Got the limo rolling now. Meanwhile... And what do you know? Pensive Miyabi fan says, when are they coming out? I've been waiting here since this morning and I really want to see Lady Miyabi again. And then the curious Harumasa fan says, me too, I've got some more questions for Harumasa Samasa. And then the sad Sokaku fan says, Sokaku must be hungry by now. Should I order her some takeout? Jeez Louise, folk. And the staffer says, citizens, I understand how passionate you are, but the Section 6 executive officers have important official duties and have to go back soon. Even if they did not, we'd be resting in the... they'd be resting in the club's VVIP lounge. So there's no point waiting here. You won't get any chance to meet them. That's probably all the more reason why they arranged them a ride. Bell says, I didn't expect to see all these people still milling around even after we finished this restocking trip. Anyone in particular you want to wait for? Bell says, rather than a person, I'm more interested in learning what the inside of the VIP lounge look like. I guess they don't show any pictures online. In the Luminous Square parking lot. It's not just the HIA car that's not here. There's no sign of any vehicles around. Oh my. Sokaku, dog, I want to be my... Oh my gosh. Hatsuchi, why? Why, Hatsuchi, why? Oh my gosh. Ay. I'm certain this is the direction the staff member pointed us towards. Has something happened? Just then, the rest of Section 6 arrive at the parking lot. I do not see any cars, says Miyabi. Should we walk back inside? Sokaku says, yeah, let's do it. Let's take a walk and patrol at the same time. Harumasa says, Chief, Sokaku, aren't you two a little too unfazed? This situation seems fishy any way you look at it. Harumasa further says, Deputy Chief, what do you think? Yanagi interjects, there aren't many possibilities that could have led to our current predicament. Let's rule them out one by one then. Agreed, says Harumasa. Let's go back and ask the staff what is going on. Let us make our way back somewhere. You know what? This is actually the first time I actually looked at the HIA. So, whoops, wrong angle. Sorry about that. Okay, I was trying to look at the sphere. Okay. right. So we're back in here. The staff who was hosting us before and the receptionist are all gone. This is about to get bad. This is about to get bad. Yanagi, don't you find the current situation strange? I absolutely do, Miyabi. And I'm sure she does as well. Yanagi interjects. Even if our chief realizes that things are weird, then it truly must be the weirdest of the weird. Oh, wow. So I suggest splitting up to investigate as teams. What do you think, Chief? Let's do it. Asaba, you and Sokaku take the stairs. Yanagi, come check the inside with me. Got it. Sokaku, come with me, says Harumasa. Sokaku, behave yourself. Investigate the VR machine. Alright, let's investigate, find out what the heck is going on here. What is going on with the grasshoppers up in here? Miyabi, are you coming? I checked and found no one, says Miyabi. Just to be on the safe side, can you check again? I'll wait here. Yep, stand guard for me, okay? Stand guard. Yanagi says, I noticed this when we came in. Nobody's using them, but all these machines are still on. Everyone gathers together. As expected, it's kind of creepy. This place was bustling just before, but now all of a sudden there's nobody around. Is this place haunted? Asks Sokaku. I mean, it kind of feels that way at this point now, doesn't it? What, by you? Oh, shots fired by Harumasa. Asaba. Sorry, couldn't help myself. She set me up. No, you just decided to walk in. Miyabi says, there's no point in continuing our investigation here. Let's check outside. Agreed, says Yanagi. If things don't work out, we can just walk back, says Miyabi. Meanwhile, Yanagi interjects, I think we might have already come too far for us to just walk back. Oh dear, what is going to unfold at this point? Wait a minute, it don't even look like there's anybody around here. What the heck? What is going on here? Ain't nobody around here? What are you talking about? That don't make no sense. That don't make no blasted sense. Sokaku says, am I dreaming, Nagi? How are there no people in Lumina Square? Exactly. So guess what? I think that there's something going on that we're still in a virtual reality. At the Lumina Square, I know the hotspot joint is buzzing like crazy even at 3 in the morning. Sokaku, children should be in bed by 3. Next time, you are not allowed to go out so late for snacks. Okay, Nagi. Why are you guys keeping up your stand? Why are you guys keeping up your stand-up comedy routine in a situation this weird? Are you two really that close? Never mind, though I'm not holding out any hope whatsoever. Let's still investigate thoroughly. I'll go check the shops down there. How about you, Chief? I will go back and double-check the parking lot. Yanagi, you and Sokaku can investigate inside the mall. Alrighty. Let's meet up after our respective investigations to share any discoveries. Alright, so we are going to check the mall. Which is where... Well, yeah. Or, yeah, there we go. So weird. Sokaku, anything wrong with these trash cans? Yeah, figured it out. The sandwiches at Lumina Square must taste awful. That's not quite the problem we're looking for, but go ahead. Why do you think so? Because a lot of people have thrown their sandwiches away. Look, there's a sandwich in the trash with just 1 bite taken. Here's another one with just 1 bite in the trash. Same with this one, and look at this one too. They all took a bite from the same spot and tossed it the same way. It must taste really, really bad for everyone to throw it away like that. Could it really be that awful? I'm kind of curious about the taste now. No, you are not touching that. And don't go checking trash cans again. I'll make you a nice meal when we get home. Okay? Okay. Identical trash cans and even the things thrown in them are nearly the same. Would they really have so many trash cans? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Let's check with Harumasa. Did you find anything unusual, Asaba? Look, Deputy Chief, this tactile path for my conscience, one of them has to be wrong. What do you mean? You're kidding, right? This tactile path goes right across the road. There's no way this traffic light roulette game is right. Oh, I see. Given how often you've been absent, your conscience has been wrong for a while. So I thought you were defending the tactile path. Are you serious, Deputy Chief? That is so mean. Why are you so mean to me? So, who do you think has been covering for all your absences? Who's been filling out your leave explanations? And who's been handling your vacation request? Thanks, Deputy Chief. I apologize for the trouble. Glad you realized you're causing trouble. Actually, I didn't handle any of that stuff for you. Make sure to get it all done after this mission. Seriously, Deputy Chief? That's so not cool. Neither is your laziness, kid. Grow up. I tell you, I love how her mind works. All right, Miyabi, what you got? Chief, did you notice anything unusual besides the fact that thing looks like it's just about to get knocked off the ledge? Yes, this one. It's way longer compared to the others. Unusually long. I'll trim it down to the same length. Just one cut'll do. Do not destroy public property, Chief. This should be some masterpiece of artistic expression? Then what is it trying to express? The tallest trees catch the most wind. Oh? And how can you be so sure? Chief, didn't you just want to cut it short? I see, that makes sense. A very well done artistic expression. I've learned something new. I'm not that familiar with Luminous Square. Was this artwork always this? Oh dear, what a day. Yanagi had never really thought of Luminous Square as particularly large place before. But with the crowds gone, all the sounds, smells, and warmth vanished. Every trace of life and energy stripped away. What was left felt oddly eerie. It's just like
being inside a hollow.
Oh dear.
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare me.
She wasn't reading your mind.
You're scared of an empty square?
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
Buddy, like I said before, you're making this a habit, and therefore your habit leaves patterns. It's not going to be that difficult to figure out at some point.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
She pretty much acts like your mommy.
Let's share our findings on the investigation. Chief, have you got anything?
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, Nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels like I'd be hiding until my tummy started growling if I played hide and seek here. Uh-huh. My tummy isn't growling. Why? I've been running around investigating all day. Why am I not hungry? Am I sick?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the deputy chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory about what's going on?
Go on.
New Eridu has been hit by a deadly plague.
And what kind of plague would that be? Just asking. You completed Harumasa's story? I have not. Welcome in as well. Welcome in.
Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers of the virus, we've now been quarantined and cut off from everyone in this big empty square.
I'm not so sure I dig that. Somebody just got smacked. The crisp, loud sound rang out like something straight out of an 8 p.m. New Eridu soap opera. Her hand raised, trembling slightly. His face turned aside, a little red.
Miss Tsukishiro, you hit me! Not even the chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me, too.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it had a good reason to do that. I'm sure there was a logical explanation for that. I mean, because, you know, the deputy chief wouldn't just do that out of nowhere.
Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit me.
My apologies. Did that hurt?
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? You sound like one of those mean homeroom teachers. Wait.
I think she would be an awesome homeroom teacher, though.
No, it did not hurt.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, Sukaku's tummy, Asaba's lack of pain. Instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away, let's begin with the assumption that the problem here lies with us.
Are you saying we're actually...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment. For some reason, we haven't been able to log out.
Oof. See, folks, this is why it's probably not a good idea for us to engage in intercerebral virtual reality. Because there is a bad chance of this happening, and most likely the headgear would be transmitting some type of frequency to keep us in a comatose. Yeah, so intercerebral virtual reality.
I see. That explains a lot.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Probably not like the ones from Sword Art Online.
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember the method outlined in the technical manual.
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the manual, and I'll buy you the finest hair conditioner on the market.
Ah, boy.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team, let's head back to the HIA club and try to find another way of logging out.
All right, let's see if we can escape this nightmare. Because I tell you, something is way off. All right, what are we supposed to find? Looks like we go back to here. And I guess we're looking at this thing.
Safe mode activated.
I'm starting to suspect that doing that may have just made matters worse.
All right, you're up. Sukaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Whoa!
Sukaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa! No! Nagi, why isn't my body listening to me?
Oh dear.
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being controlled by something else.
Oh dear, this is not good.
What? Chief, are you okay?
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago. Yanagi.
Leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from leaving.
I told you these guys, this network wasn't secure. These guys they need to give new firewalls, because this ain't working.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
And no one needs your trolling either.
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here until your brains shut down.
You're finally awake, Sukaku. Feeling pain anywhere?
My head still hurts a little.
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged. I'm sorry for being a bit rough earlier. I had to make sure to stop everyone.
Yep.
It's okay, Naki. My headache isn't because of you. More like from earlier.
Seems like we're all in the same boat.
A massive headache, then losing control and attacking teammates.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the VR system was not an accident, but a deliberate act.
Someone hacked the system.
While everyone was unconscious, the enemy sent a threat.
Yanagi briefly tells her teammates about her confrontation with the unknown voice.
That was brazen. Any idea who it could be?
It's just speculation at this point, but the fact that the enemy was able to display information in front of us proves they've gained partial control over the VR system.
Is it Nullface?
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea. But if we act recklessly, we might fall into the enemy's trap.
But can they really set a trap without even showing up?
Yeah. You ever heard of remote access?
This is a virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our senses. Whoever controls the system is like a god here. They can do whatever they want.
That's why you gotta be very select on administrator users.
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity. Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe.
Yeah, boy.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They flex their power to scare us, leaving us wondering what they can do within the system. That's their plan. They want to restrict our movements and keep us in check.
How did you come to this conclusion, Yanagi?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies was one such effort. But if they had truly seized full control of this system, they could have resorted to far more efficient methods.
That's true.
They could have simply destroyed our data, implanted a virus, ordered us to end ourselves, or even eradicated us along with this realm. But they didn't. So it's very possible they simply can't, because they don't have full control over this system.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you and haven't considered doing it.
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us, Section 6. They can't beat us in the real world, so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. We have the most promising Void Hunter in New Eridu, so if I were the enemy, I'd want to take us out quickly.
True that.
The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something we can do.
Yep.
You're the most cautious person I know. I've never seen you take action based just on speculation.
Well, is there a truth to the speculation? That's the thing about it. If the speculation has merit.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too.
Shots fired!
What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious of people. But I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless. Quite the contrary. The situation is dire, and we'll have to take the initiative to survive.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone, Yanagi. This reminds me of our first days in Section 6.
Miyabi would slap the dog water out of anyone in a 111. Well, almost anyone. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they would be going flying past as well.
Everyone, do you trust me?
Of course we do.
Well, you've laid it all out, and I don't have any other ideas.
Like Harimasa said, this is all just speculation without any solid evidence. If we're wrong, things could get worse, and there's no turning back.
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh wait! Nagi doesn't have a tail!
But I have faith in you. As the chief, I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Just tell us what to do.
Thank you, everyone. As for what we should do, I'm sure you all remember in the previous combat test, there were still 3 monsters left to defeat.
Oh boy.
Yeah. They said they'd already gotten the data they wanted before we could take them down, right?
Exactly. And do you remember the briefing before the operation? About the rules I saw in the user manual? Once all test monsters are defeated, the test will automatically come to an end.
Got it. So we need to go back to the test stage and finish off the last 3 enemies.
This is the best approach given the situation, but I'm sure our enemy won't just leave them there like sitting ducks. They have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us. We're just ordinary officers, while our enemy has far more resources and room for error.
Are you worried, Nagi?
No. It's our enemy who should be worried. Are you hearing this, you shady coward? You're messing with the elites of New Eridu.
Ooh, boy. Alright, let's see if we can talk to folk in particular. Even though we're stuck here with nothing to eat, I'm not hungry at all. That's a good thing, right? I would say for the time being, yeah. Ask about something, view data status. Do you want to see that shiny round ring? Okay, I'll call out right away. You can turn it off now. Interesting. Even though we were stuck here with nothing to eat, ask about something. Stomach doesn't feel hungry at all. What a strange feeling. The good kind of strange, though, or the bad kind? Not sure. The feeling of not being hungry, it's different to feeling full. My heart is empty, but I don't feel the need to fill it all up. It is awful. I'm never full. Yeah, no kidding. You're definitely a bottomless pit. The one who never gets full. That's meant to be me. To keep on surviving, I've had to eat many precious treasures. Everything I ever loved. I turned into my own flesh and blood. Okay. If I don't even want to eat anymore, then I don't know where all those precious treasures, where have they gone? You gently cradle Sokaku's small frame in your arms. Aww. Nice going, Yanagi. Nice, nice one. Yanagi. Sorry to worry you, Nagi. I don't want to be seen so down in the dumps. There's nothing like the touch of a motherly figure. Do not worry, Sokaku. We'll be out of here soon. And once we get out of here, we can go get kebabs later. Yay! Kebabs are delicious. I'll fight to the death for my kebabs then. That was such a sweet moment. Oh, you gotta love those two. Okay. Harimasa, you are there, so we're gonna talk with Miyabi next. Fortunately, my swordsmanship is still effective in the virtual world, and it barely drains any stamina. View the data status. Not very good at activating that special marking ring. Could you teach me the technique? And there it is. You can turn it off now. Alright, and then ask about something. Just wondering. I wonder what our bodies look like out there in the real world right now. Probably in comatose. Probably just in a state of unconsciousness. Yep, I would say so. Our enemy threatened to trap us here forever until our brains shut down. If we believe them, then we don't have much time left. I don't like my brain shutting down. Let's try to defeat the enemy quickly and find a way out. Of course, I'm always relying on your might, Chief, alongside everyone else. Now, there's finally something I can do for everyone. I just thought of something else, Yanagi. You successfully enabled safe mode, did you not? Correct. What about it? Your virtual data cannot be meddled with. In a worst-case scenario, you will have a better chance than us of making it back to reality. Please do not say such things, Chief. Why? I will wait for you. I trust you, and I trust you'll come back for us, no matter how dangerous it might be. No matter how much time passes in the virtual world, I, Hoshimi Miyabi, will fight until the very end, waiting for your return. Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Why do you look as though you're about to start crying? Oh dear. Such a sentimental moment. Emotional. Alright, Harumasa, how you holding up, buddy? Didn't expect to be trapped in a virtual world. When we wake up, will the world outside have changed beyond recognition? I don't think it's gonna go that far. Everything we just tried has been pretty telling. We can't even log out via safe mode, even with your help. Our current situation would or should be within your bounds of expectations, Asaba. Yeah, besides you, Tsukashiro, who managed to secure your virtual data permissions when you enabled safe mode earlier, the Chief Sokaku and I might all lose control and start attacking you at any moment. So, are you sure you want to be speaking to me while standing so close? You're okay, Asaba. Are you saying that I'm weak and that you could take care of me anytime you want? I mean, Harumasa, you literally say how weak you are all the time when we're adventuring in the Hollows and that you can't hold anything. That's not what I meant. It's just a purely objective analysis. The closer you are, the less efficient your bow and arrows become. This is true. Good point. But even so, don't get any closer than we are now, okay? I wasn't planning to. Alright, let's see what we deal with this VR machine. Proceed with the VR test now. I guess we got no other choice. The goal is to restart the test stage and eliminate the remaining test monsters. Everyone, are you ready? If you're all ready, then everybody say that key phrase again. To protect the city, I, Harumasa Bozo, will become light. Alright, so they're saying all of it again. And there we go. I think we're going to get some heightened action here, so we're going to bring the game audio to cinema level. If you're wearing headphones, it'll be fantastic. Let's rock this joint.
Why'd we change places?
It seems the enemy has access permissions to allow them to change the stage environment.
Bam!
Well done, Sokaku.
Nagi, I'm here!
A joint effort.
Oh, this track is a banger. This track is a banger.
There's a test target right up ahead.
Miyabi is just like, I don't like my brain turning off. Let's get out of here type of logic. Yeah, true that.
Huh. Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
The feel of the strike is fine. The enemy is gathering at monster data in the background.
Test subject with data error. The mastermind has gained partial access to the VR systems and can tamper with the internal data test of enemies. When defeated, those altered enemies will explode, dealing area damage around them. Alright, so we gotta get away from them when that happens.
Watch your six.
A joint effort. Surrender. Everyone, watch out. These monsters are cheating.
Of course they would.
Perfect coordination. We're at a disadvantage in a drawn-out battle. Let's go after the target first. Resistance is futile.
I'll protect you, Nagi!
Mind and body.
Look at that. Well, they just went to the dive now, didn't they? Alright, let's see what we got here. Yep, elevator's descending.
Nagi, I see it! Hey! Stop right there!
And we got a machine in the house.
A joint effort.
Yeah! I can also become an Asura! Huh?
Well, that's pretty cool.
Taking down cheating enemies? I impress even myself.
I'm enjoying the fight too.
Avoiding the fight like this. It must be one of the missing test monsters.
Alright, what do we got?
Found you.
Ooh.
Huh?
Well, this is interesting.
This old trick? Chief Miyabi, now!
Nice.
There's no hiding instinct.
Nice.
You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
You're never leaving.
Great.
In the HIA room again!
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
I don't think this is over. Alright, I don't think this is over yet. Is this so we can learn the enemy's weaknesses? Could be. And your judgment proves to be correct. Told you we should listen to Nagi Harumasa. Please don't argue with Nagi next time, okay? Otherwise she might smack you. I was just raising a very reasonable counterpoint is all. But for real, folks, don't smack people out of disagreement. Don't do that. Arguing is bad, okay? Okay. Next time I'll definitely follow the deputy chief's orders. Are you happy now, Sokaku? Yep. Harumasa Samasa is the best. Thank you, everyone, for giving me your trust. Judging by our enemy's reaction, our plan seems to be effective. If everyone's still feeling up to it, then I suggest we strike while the iron is hot and seize our chance to catch the next runaway. Let's do that. The longer we wait, the higher the chance something goes wrong. So then, please get ready and let's enter the test environment once more. Alright, let's head over to the test environment. After a quick bit of preparation, the squad is ready to recite the key phrase and enter the next test.
Do you remember the key phrase to start the test?
Of course, we said it at least 2 to 3 times by now.
Ah, it was that cool one. To feast on the city's delights. Or something like that.
I think we should probably just put it on a flashcard. They probably have something at the desk, right?
No, Sokaku. I don't think that was the phrase. It was more like, to shine the light of justice, eliminate all evil. Yeah, something like that.
That's just the version you wanted, Chief. The correct phrase was, to protect the city, I shall become the light.
It's rare for Asaba to remember such details, especially at work. You can recite the slogan this time.
Wait, so you guys conveniently forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? Oh, fine, I'll do it. But don't stare at me. It'll make it even more embarrassing. To protect the city, I, Asaba Harumasa, shall become the light.
As soon as he finished speaking, a bizarre data loading noise fills the air. And we all stop laughing now. With a mix of reluctance and embarrassment, Harumasa stands awkwardly, half committing to the pose. An unnatural glow slowly envelops his body as the sharp details of his virtual avatar begin to dissolve into pixelated blocks, blending into a bright white halo. Moments later...
Huh? Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words, Inna?
This dude just became a bang-boo.
What?
Aww.
Why are you all staring at me, Enna? And why are you all so tall, Enna? Wait, why am I talking like this, Enna?
Asaba? Is that you?
What's going on? Is this some kind of prank, Enna? Of course I'm me.
Harumasa turns to face the wall, and in the glossy reflection of the door, he sees an adorably round figure staring back at him.
What? Enna?
Harumasa turned into a bang-boo.
That he did. That he did.
Hold on. No. Wait. But why? Where's my body? Is this for real? Did I actually turn into a bang-boo, Enna?
Well, since you're in a virtual world, basically your avatar changed.
I mean, sure, my old body wasn't perfect, but these stubby arms and this clumsy body, I'm totally useless then now.
Aw, cheer up, Harumasa. You're not useless. You're the best.
Now's really not the time for that, Enna.
You can tell that the mastermind definitely has even more screws loose than he did before.
It's that person.
The know-it-all intel officer, dragging everyone down with her.
I think that's you doing that.
Just as planned. My strategy worked. The enemy made a mistake. Pfft, keep deluding yourself.
You might want to look in the mirror on that one, buddy.
Thanks to your foolishness, those battles gave me all the data I needed to take over this system, and soon to take over you.
HIA, y'all gotta get better firewalls.
Your teammate's data model is complete. I've made some small optimizations to it. Soon, he'll be on a fast track to brain death.
What I don't understand is why isn't the HIA even responding to this? I'm like, as soon as you get a cyber attack on your own system, the first thing you need to do is pull the ISP plug out.
What do you want from us?
Didn't I tell you? I want revenge on the invincible Section 6.
Wait, kid, are you trying to say that you want revenge on behalf of Ethereals?
That archer was the first Next is the kid, and then the pride of the Hoshimi family. And you, the know-it-all intelligence officer, I'll make sure you're the last one.
Yo, buddy, if you want to sign your own death certificate, mess with a kid. That's one of the clearest way for you to sign your own death certificate.
I want you to watch as your teammates, under your leadership, walk step by step towards the...
So I'm starting to wonder if there was somebody in the HSO that was jealous of this crew, or if there's someone who has a beef with Yanagi. All right, let's keep going and we'll see what the overall factor is. Bang! An ear-splitting blast echoes out as Sokaku raises Harumasabu and violently slams him into the TV, interrupting the venomous whisper.
Sokaku? Don't listen to that ugly loser, Nagi.
That's another way to sign your death certificate. When you mess with Yanagi, you might as well write out your will as fast as possible, because once Sokaku finds you, you're toast.
I don't really understand what it was talking about. But I do know one thing. It was showing its face now because it's panicking.
Hey! Is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku? Oh, the screen is back to normal, Anna.
I told you, I'm slowly seizing control of this system. Soon, I will be the god of this world. If I want it restored, it will be restored. And if I want you dead, you will die.
HIA, I think you need to pull the network cable out that connects both your ISP modem to your firewall. Unless you made some type of complication with it, or you decided to actually hire out a contractor IT set of folks, which is really a bad idea in this case. You need to employ your own in-house IT technicians.
I get it now.
Too bad. It's already too late.
That means you're admitting it yourself. You haven't taken over this system, and you don't have the power to change the rules. It's reassuring to see the rules in the technical manual still apply. If we kill all the test monsters, it will trigger the end of the test. We're heading in the right direction. You've provided me with very useful information.
You think you're so clever. If that's your conclusion, then you're even dumber than I thought. Let's see if you're still smiling the next time we meet.
If you're ready, let's begin the VR test. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Miyabi, I have something I'd like to say to everyone. I can guess what you're gonna say. This time, our enemy is highly adept at sowing discord. And nah. Oh, okay. Nagi cares about her so much, but they threatened her about us getting brain death. Nagi's really clever, but she'll still be heartbroken after hearing that. How evil! Nagi, we can't let these bad guys go. The more it doesn't want us to fight, the more we have to fight. But perhaps that's precisely what the enemy wants us to think. Just like a game of chess, our enemy may be planning several moves in advance. Indeed. We don't have enough intel right now, so we can't rule out any possibility. So now, are you still confident in your judgment? Can I confess something to all of you? Go for it. I have never had confidence in my judgment. Whoa! As number one on the brain death leaderboard, it's really heartwarming to hear you say something like that. And not. But Deputy Chief, but it looks like you've got more to say than just that. And not. Of course. I am the intelligence officer for Section 6, and rather than relying on flights of fancy, I prefer to base my judgments on the rational analysis of objective facts. This is why I love this woman. This is exactly why I love this woman. But I'm worried about everyone. I fear that the majestic force that is Section 6 might be caught in a mistake I make. What the enemy said, the fear turns my stomach. But words alone cannot attack my confidence. One cannot destroy what has never existed. All I know is that the objective intelligence has not changed, or rather, the latest intelligence only bolsters my previous hypothesis further. And so I ask you all to please keep trusting me. However, I have a small suggestion regarding our situation. And that is, Miyabi, Sokaku, try as hard as you can not to get involved in combat and leave all the fighting up to me. Harumasabu can't fight right now either, which means Nagi will be alone? Isn't that not dangerous? I've enabled safe mode, and the enemy cannot hack into the system to collect or meddle with any of my data. It's safer for me to fight. I may not like it, but I understand. Thank you. So then, let's become light and hunt down the second runaway. On forth! Let us go forth, Yanagi. Jeez,
Hey,
already
you
running?
little creep! Don't run, Nina! Where are the others? Darn it! The path's blocked. Should we go around, Nina? Blocked again!
Stay calm.
It's a dead end.
Look around. The wall on the left doesn't seem very sturdy. Looks like we can break through it.
All right.
Awesome, Enna! I get the feeling it's trying to lure us in, Enna.
At this point, the only option is to catch up and take it down as fast as possible.
Okay, we got it.
Surrender!
That's all of them? Okay, let's roll.
Watch your six.
Alright, watch out for that.
Waste of time. Weak spot located.
I was trying to dodge.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. And I'd say we smash the brick wall.
Deputy Chief, there's another wall here that can be broken, Enna.
Great. Let's take the shortcut as well.
Get out of the way, Enna! Don't block the path!
Let's make this quick. Good. Resistance is futile.
Okay, managed to dodge that one.
I think I hear something.
Tsukishiro, that's...
Sukaku, Miyabi! Oh no, there's nowhere to go!
Nagi said we can't let the chief's data get stolen so quickly. Leave this to...
Sukaku is giving it her all. But even so, it won't be enough to hold out for long, Anna. Hey, Tsukishiro? Oh no, Anna. No, Anna.
Whoa. What is that?
Yanagi!
Whoa.
Forget about me! Get out of there!
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
I told you your resistance is useless here.
Really? Useless? Hurting people like this. The special monster we're looking for must be you.
Dang, I'm going down. I'm taking you with me.
Damn it! Tsukishiro Yanagi!
Stage complete.
Nice. Nice, Yanagi.
I knew trusting you was the right thing to do, Nagi. The second monster is done. Woohoo! We're almost there.
So what we got? One more round?
I don't like just sitting here watching while my teammates fight without being able to help.
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass, right? Maybe drop a cool line like, I'm just an office worker. Something to rub it in, Nena?
Technically, I am an office worker, and you've done a great job as a bangbu, Harumasa. Huh? Why has everyone gone quiet?
You! Curse you! A mere intelligence officer messing up my plans!
Well, that's what's gonna happen. And technically, who messed up whom's plan first? So you're gonna argue and bark about your plans being messed up, but then you mess up other people's plans. Like, bruh, look in the frickin' mirror.
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the test monsters meant you finally had to act? With 1 more to go, your plan is about to fail.
Arrogant as always, intelligence officer. Are you sure your teammates can hold out that long?
I have faith in them. You know nothing of their strength.
You don't need your teammates to teach you how to act cool. You're pretty good at throwing out those cheesy comic book cool lines yourself.
I'm just stating the facts. You've tried manipulating the data, the terrain, the system, and you still can't beat us. I think—
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. Sometimes it is wise to give up.
Didn't mean to trigger that too early.
Oh? It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain. I might try and get you some special treatment as a prisoner. Maybe a pork cutlet that Sukaku hasn't already nibbled at.
I mean, giving up on you. If it weren't for your interference, I'd have already dealt with those 3. So I've decided to stop wasting time on you and focus on what's important.
Letting go of the system control and basically getting a real life?
Hold on. What are you planning?
Get out of my world! Stay out of my way!
Get out of other people's world and stay out of their way.
Wait!
I wouldn't be surprised if he exiled her.
Wait!
Miss Tsukishiro?
might say you're back in the real world at this point.
Ah! Mitsuki Shiro! You're awake! Thank goodness you're back. You're back in the real world.
Well, this is gonna be a problem. I'm at... Yeah, but Chief Super Hero, thank the gods that at least you managed to wake up. Okay, we gotta wake up the other folks. The others haven't made it back yet. Yeah. What am I going to tell? What I'm going to tell you now is very important. Please listen to me very carefully. Okie dokie. My teammates' consciousness are trapped inside that virtual environment, and they are under threat right now. Please call HAND immediately and request a cybersecurity specialist plus a medical team. Before they get here, please block off the entrance and exits of the HIA Club and stop anyone from coming in or out. Got it. Don't worry. Leave it all up to me. Where the heck is their cybersecurity specialist? I'm talking about the HIAs. Dear citizens, friends of HIA, loyal users of the VR system, and premium users as well. And yes, premium users, thank you all for your support and enthusiasm. Our apologies, but we may need to extend our VR system maintenance today. The Career Club will reopen once maintenance is complete. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. Despite the disappointing announcement, the crowd gathered at the entrance doesn't have much of a reaction. It's great that everyone's staying so calm. By the way, the executive officers of HALO Special Operations Section 6 will be resting in HIA during the maintenance period, so... What? Miyabi-sama isn't coming? No! What the heck? I came all this way just to see executive officers of Section 6. You should have mentioned something this important earlier. What do you mean, by the way? It's your system maintenance. That's the real side note here. Hearing that the members of Section 6 would not be appearing, the crowd of citizens reacts with surprising intensity. We are very sorry. Deepest apologies. In any case, we're going to need you to leave for now, and we'll announce the opening time later. Thank you for your support. Oh my goodness. What's wrong? It's nothing. No, it's nothing. It's really setting me off. So you probably find it weird too, right, Wise? About the HIA Club? Yeah. Yeah, Section 6 basically disappeared after going into the HIA Club. Even their scheduled press conference has been canceled. There's a huge ruckus on the internet with people speculating about what's happened to Section 6. Let's pay close attention. Better keep an eye on it. I knew you'd be curious, Wise. So then, Fairy, please filter internet news using these keywords and keep me up to date with all the latest. The keywords are, let me see, Section 6, HIA Club, and Hoshimi Miyabi. Also, Tsukishiro Nagari, I want to say Nullface. Nullface? Nullface. You mean that gang of proxies who claim to be the equals of Phaethon? What's up, Wise? You want to compete with them? The next day. Okay. We got Denny's and we got monies. Special episode Talk to Belle, and she is most likely in here. All right, Belle, what do you got? Wise, come here quick. There's some new info about Section 6. Are you free to chat right now? Yep, let's do it. Another immersive storytelling. Let us do it. After the news on Section 6 concluded, let's compile all the info from the internet selected by Fairy along with those stray morsels from the news. Firstly, Section 6 hasn't come out of the club. Plus, online reports have placed several experts in cybersecurity from both the HIA and NEPS arriving at Luminous Square. Feels like something's going down versus something's gone wrong. That's what everyone's guessing, but nobody knows what's exactly happened. Should we go check it out? You know me, Wise, all too well. Of course, I want to go check it out. Let's grab the car. To the Vidmobile! A little earlier today at the HIA Club. Login failed. Missing authentication information. Login failed. Login failed. Dang it. I haven't been able to log back in ever since the system kicked me out. I've tried everything, but even the login link disappeared in the end. It's been so long already. Sokaku, Miyabi, and Asaba, they're all suffering inside there. There's nothing I can do about it. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro? Oh, sorry about that. I was daydreaming. Has our backup arrived yet? The professionals from HA&D have arrived. They're working on relinking the connection so you can re-enter the virtual world. When I tried logging in using the original link, the system prompt said missing authentication information. But ever since I've been here, I've stuck with my team, whether in the virtual world or the real one. I can't figure out how there can be authentication information that Miyabi, Harumasa, and Sokaku all have, but that I don't. Even if they can create a new connection, I'm worried that I won't be able to log in at all if we can't solve this first. Do our experts have any insight about that? We're working hard. I see. Thanks for all your hard work. We'll never give up. Never! Oh my gosh. Please don't cry. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, keep it together, buddy. I sincerely apologize. You only came by to help us out, yet we put you in all this danger. Seriously, please, can you stop crying? I'm really not very good at handling my workmates' tears. My apologies. I'm just so despaired right now. Did you hear? I just went out to console all the Section 6 fans outside, and they were all clutching on to all the gifts that they wanted to give their idols. I told them all to go and that I'd pass them on for them. But you know what they said? They wanted to personally hand over their gifts to their idols, the Guardians of New Eridu. We kept everything secret though. We didn't let anything out of the bag. They've got no idea that their heroes are now on the brink of death because of our negligence. That's something I really... Oh, your whole expression just shifted then. Are you going to take your anger out on me? It's okay, you can hit me. I deserve it. Please rest assured I shall not be hitting you. What you just said has reminded me of something. Please hold on a minute. I want to run a quick physical diagnostic on my teammates. Of course. They are all under expert medical supervision right now. If you can provide some details about their health, it should be useful in stabilizing the situation. I understand. Thank you. Oh boy, this is definitely a doozy. Alright, so let's head over this way and let's see what's going on with this guy. Alright, you got any data? Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, thank you for all your hard work. I'm currently in charge of taking care of your 3 teammates, and I've got a few questions I'd like to ask. Thank you in advance. As long as it helps with the care, I'll gladly tell you whatever I know. We retrieved the basic health records of the 3 from the database, but something went wrong during the data transfer, and we lost the info on each file's owners. I'd like to ask for your help in identifying which of the 3 records belongs to each executive officer based on my descriptions. I will do my best. The first record, let me see. Wow, impressive. Looks like it's a petite Oni girl with exceptional physical abilities. Who do you think this file belongs to? Could it be Lady Miyabi or Mr. Asaba? I would say that's Sokaku. Do you really need me for this? Please, my team can't bear the consequences of a mistake. Fine. I think the person it describes is Sokaku. Understood. Now, the second record, it belongs to a male officer. His bust, waist, and hip measurements are... Yeah, that's... Oh, come on, dude. Really? Really? Come on now. Understood. Last record looks like this belongs to a dignified, powerful female fox tyrant who wields a sword and has earned the title of Void Hunter. Her height is 170 centimeters. Okay, we'll just go with that. That must be with the ears included, right? That is Miyabi. Understood. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, thank you for your cooperation. All the data has been fully confirmed. Rest assured, we will do everything in our power to care for the three of them. Section 6 is the protector of the city, a symbol of security for everyone. So, Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, no matter what, please bring the three of them back. Please. I will. With everything in my being, I will. You're the only one who can. Can I really do it? Yes, you can. Yanagi walks up to them, quietly watching. Like the caretaker mentioned, the new Eridu Guardian badge gleams brightly on the chests of the three. Their breathing is steady, and their hands are warm. Anyone looking at them would never think they're in the brink of extinction. Ugh. I can't imagine this city without you, so I have to bring you back. Just then, a message arrives. The cyber warfare experts have successfully restored the connection gateway.
Miss Tsukishiro, the login link has been reestablished, but part of the system is still under the enemy's control. The message authentication information missing keeps popping up, so we can't log in.
I have an idea that might be worth a try.
What's that in your hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge? That's a really unique design. Is it official hand merchandise?
That's not important. Please take this badge to the specialist team for analysis.
The staff takes away the badge for analysis before bringing it back soon after. That's a typo.
This is incredible. Wait, do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication information, isn't it?
Yes, but it's too risky. Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe mode. Even the pain feedback protection will be disabled, and it could...
There's something I'd like to confirm.
What is it?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm talking about the content in this user guide. This system creates an immersive virtual realm synced with the user's senses. Once all test monsters are defeated, the session will automatically come to an end. According to the specialists, these rules are intact, correct?
Of course! These are the core rules governing the VR system. Our battle with the enemy has always been about gaining control of the system, and they have neither the ability nor the opportunity to alter them.
Great. Then I'm going into the system. My teammates are still out there. Please assist me. I'm counting on you.
That was so moving. I'm going to create a dedicated fan club just for you.
Snap out of it. Get to work.
Make sure everyone in New Eridu is a die-hard fan of Miss Tsukishiro.
You're thinking out loud again.
No, that's just what I'm saying out loud. My inner thoughts are way more embarrassing. If I were to say them out loud, you'd never look at me the same again, so I'll stop. But since you've made up your mind, I'll give it my all to support you. I swear, as the founder of the Tsukishiro Yanagi fan club.
I knew it.
I pray to the founders of Eridu, to Lady Sunbringer, and the leftover noodles from lunch. I pray for the safety of you and everyone in Section 6.
Thank you. I'll make sure they all get back safely.
Just wait until he builds the Watergate Club. Looks like the HIA Club, but nobody's here. I guessed right. That was a valid login method. There's voices outside. I'd better head out to take a look. Go outside? Yeah. Whoa! Good heavens.
This is like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah, no kidding.
So this is what nightmares are like.
Wait, Chief, you've never had one?
No, never.
I don't buy that.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 97%.
Miyabi, there's no time! Please listen to me!
There's no need. Have you already uncovered the enemy's secret?
Yes, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 98%.
You've got a plan to take them down, right?
I do, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 99%.
Then I'll leave it to you.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress has reached 100%. Data collection complete. Model construction in progress.
Something tells me we're gonna have to battle her in this world.
To protect the city, I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, everyone. I got here too late. Leave the rest to me.
Nagi! Anna, the bad guys are here!
It doesn't matter how many cheating monsters show up.
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn into a Bangbu too, Anna.
Waste of time. Weak spot located. Good.
Whoa, look at that.
If only I had a bamboo-sized sword. I'd like to join the fight too, Anna.
All right, so there's another challenge.
Don't worry, Chief. Leave it to me. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Waste of time.
Deputy Chief, Anna! She's coming!
Weak spot located.
How can you hold up against Miyabi for so long?
Because you're not her.
This world is mine! Here, I can fail countless times, but you can afford a single mistake!
My right hand.
Miyabi?
My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade.
It was back then.
It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements. You've always looked after me, after all of us. You're the only one in this world who can capture it.
Go for it. You got this, buddy.
Thank you, Chief. can go alone.
True that. Nice going.
Nagi, you did it!
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
Well, if it's fiber optic, that kind of makes sense. Oh, someone's upset. Oh, because of that blasted intelligence officer. No, it was because of your ego. Even if you can't destroy your consciousness, make it pay. Look, kid, just do something else with your life, because this ain't it. Deep sensory sync and biological data all uploaded. Finish what I started. Nullface will not end here. Well, you know what? Now that they mention it, I'm gonna tell you right now, it looks like Nullface just got nulled. Kind of a Nullface. Now we see why you call yourself Nullface. You alright there, buddy?
Nagi, are you awake? Can you see me?
Your hands are sweaty, Sakaku.
You're finally awake, Nagi. I was so scared. They said your mind used a force that exceeded your physical limits in there, and I thought it might cause your body to go haywire.
I see. I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world from now on. Noted.
I told you the deputy chief would be all right. How do you feel? Sore all over? Maybe now you can relate to how I feel when I want to take a day off.
I'm glad you're safe and sound too, Asaba. However, I think you're cuter in your Bangbu form.
Deputy chief! First you slap me physically and now you hit me with words? That's just cruel.
Doc, you just took a swing yourself of what you just said earlier.
Thanks to you, we're back in the real world, Yanagi. Your strategy worked, as always. Once you're back on your feet, will you help me draft my will?
Now's really not the time for this, Chief. And what's with the will all of a sudden?
Don't get a will, get a living trust.
In large families like the Hoshimi family, such things must be sorted early.
Get a living trust, not a will, get a trust.
Oh, though I'm totally overjoyed to witness this reunion, I'm afraid I have to interrupt. Just to be on the safe side, we need to give everyone a quick medical checkup.
Accompanied by HIA medical staff, the group underwent a basic health check, followed by a more thorough examination at HAND's specialized medical facility. Thankfully, everyone is A-OK. 2 days later, in the Section 6 office of the HAND building.
So, the virus was implanted in us by the enemy through that badge?
Whoa.
Virus isn't exactly accurate. It's a set of identification codes that aren't inherently dangerous and don't actively emit signals. Their sole purpose is to be detected during a full body scan when the wearer logs into the VR training machine. But when read, it becomes a virus. It opens up a back door, allowing the attacker to hack into the system. Or at least, that's what the tech staff reported.
Okay, so they closed that IP port, right?
But, Deputy Chief, how did you know the badge contained this virus?
Looking back, the only distinction between my actions and everyone else was I didn't interact with any fans before the mission started.
Well, you interacted with just one.
To ensure all the citizens who trust hand feel at ease, the higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as possible. It's only natural everyone wears the gifts sent by the fans.
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful. Oh no, I can't remember who gave it to me. If I could, we could trace it back to them, right?
Don't worry. I've already asked reliable colleagues to follow up.
Could it be an insider within the HIA?
I did have my doubts. But then I thought if an insider wanted to tamper with it, there are plenty of ways more subtle than implanting an identifier code. The most suspicious person, naturally, is the one who has the strongest reason to target Section 6 right now.
Oh, Section 5?
Now isn't the time for internal jokes. Chief, you understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Nullface. We're just one step away from taking down their leader. If they were going to make a desperate move, now would be the time.
Nullface once hacked into the HIA system and potentially gained access to internal intelligence. Furthermore, conducting electronic warfare through hacker groups has always been Nullface's specialty.
Hacker groups. So in other words, the remnants of Nullface, who normally operate independently, are now joining forces?
I wonder if it was Nullface that actually messed up Phaethan's profile.
This is their last stand. To efficiently organize their attack against us, they likely aren't too spread out, making it the perfect opportunity to capture them all in one sweep.
Huh, they can't beat us in the real Hollows, so they cheat in the game world? These guys are the worst. So, when are we gonna go after them?
Oh, head pats for our little Oni girl. Head pats for her.
Rather conveniently, the intelligence from our partner department has just arrived. How about we take them down today?
That night, HAND resumed the previously canceled press conference. The entire Hollow Special Operations Section 6 squad attended, announcing the criminal syndicate Nullface had been apprehended. Yo, Wise, did you just see that news bulletin? What is it? We'll go with number 2. Section 6 called a press conference claiming that they've taken down Nullface one big swoop. Yeah, that sure was fast, yeah. Word on the street was Section 6 went into the HIA club but never came out again. And HAND wasn't saying anything, which sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Now it looks as though Section 6 had infiltrated Nullface's base to launch a sneak attack, and HAND's lack of response was just to help keep the secret. Seems reasonable. That's as much as I gleaned from the internet. Everyone's just making blind guesses. I mean, it's not like anyone actually witnessed it in person. Well, I'm drained. They say the sleeping mind dreams about the worries of the day. Maybe I'll have one of those dreams tonight. I'm thinking, me and Wise and Section 6's big, bad, hollow adventure. Sounds like a fun dream. Or do we play the bad guys in the dream? That's funny. How cool would it be if we could have multiplayer dreams, Wise? I don't know about that. Good to see you're cooperating. Then I'm gonna go have that dream right now. Do you want to go to the HIA? That's right. HIA has updated their new VR system today. I heard the sensory synchronization experience is way more advanced now. We definitely have to try it out. Wow. Welcome, citizens, to experience the latest VR system. You're Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi. You're the leader of the independent investigation team. I did not expect to meet you here. I was just... 1, 2, 3, Miss Tsukishiro! A paragon of wisdom and bravery. For you, we'll go crazy! Who are these people? We're Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi's fan club. I'm the chief administrator. Would you be interested in joining us and becoming one of Miss Tsukishiro's loyal supporters? Everyone, what happened to our rule number 1? Right, never cause trouble for the guests. Yes, exactly. What you're doing right now is causing trouble, you know. Right. We will obey your instructions. We'll disappear right away. Wow. My apologies. No matter how much I tried to stop them, they insisted on forming a fan club. So I had to set some ground rules for management. I'm the invited spokesperson responsible for the safety demonstration of this new VR system. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Time slips by without notice, and you end up spending an entire day at the HIA club. By the time you return home, it's already late into the night, and your battery is depleted. You fall asleep without even realizing it, probably because you're exhausted. Brains of Section 6. Achievement on PlayStation unlocked. System? I'm pressing X. Thank you. And that is most likely that. And we're gonna talk to Belle about Nicole, apparently. But we're gonna talk to Belle about Nicole on the next time. Because just as Section 6 was tired after their stuff, and this guy was tired after this stuff, I'm also tired after all of this stuff. Yeah, it's definitely time for me to take a break, definitely get a nice meal in the belly, and also finalize a few things as far as some projects that I'm gonna get done for your viewing pleasure in the near future. So with that, we're gonna call it here, and let me tell you, it was fantastic playing this time around. I actually really enjoyed this particular episode, of course, because I got to play Tsukuchiro Yanagi, because guess what? She's awesome. But we're gonna wrap it up here. So, in the closing, get you some announcements here. First of all, just want to let you know that my primary outlet is my YouTube channel. So there's the URL if you want to send over there right quick and subscribe if you have not already. Got VA role plays on there, which I actually have 3 voice acting role plays that I'm actually gonna be getting produced in the near future also, and those are part of the Big Brother ASMR role play audios. So definitely look forward to those in the future. Again, all about mentoring on some life lessons, so that way we can grow to be better people one day at a time. Also, some visual novel playthroughs on there. I'm thinking on whether or not I should start that up again. I'll have to look at my schedule to confirm. Gaming playthrough archives, definitely this one will be up there as soon as I get it chopped up and come up with an official episode name for it. Tech tutorials on there, and also, again, I said before, the Life Lesson series, got a new one coming out for the recent movie that I had covered, and that is Life Lessons in MTV's Hip Opera Carmen. So look forward to that on Monday. Stand by on the social media outlets to find out when it will be released on Monday. And also check me out on Twitter, as that is where I do most of the interactive posts on there. And I also do it in my Discord server as well. So if you're not on my Discord server, check the links on there. And it's a pretty chill place too. Also, if you want to get links to any of my outlets, that is available via the URL on Linktree. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a fantastic weekend. And until next time, happy mixing, everyone.